actually a prepared spell.
Oh.
So like for wizards, you'll have like say 5 spells written down, but then only 4 prepared. So you'll click on the ones that have been prepared for the day.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Or at least that's how I assume it is. I guess it could be opposite depending on like what somebody else wants.
Yeah. It takes so much time to copy and paste all this shit over. Ooh, oops.
Remember, no, you're fine. I mean, you can cuss.
I mean, we were just having a fun little conversation.
It's pretty dang cool if you cuss, I think.
Cussing isn't cool, kids.
Cussing is the coolest thing you can do, besides smoke some
everybody.
Cigarettes.
Welcome to the Sunken World Saga.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Sunken World Saga. This is a Dungeons & Dragons actual play live stream where we have 4 groups of 4-player characters. Tonight, we return to our second group of adventurers. The A team. I'm going to change that text at some point. Sorry?
What text?
You all aren't on the map.
Oh.
This is some stream chat.
Oh, okay.
So, we have our 4 characters. I'll be giving a quick recap in just a moment. But we have Ash.
Hi, everybody. I'm Ian Donovan Highland. I play Ash, the halfling warlock, whose patron is a baby phoenix.
Then we have Arden.
Hi, I'm Logan Back. I play Arden. I'm a big old sword boy, and that's it. That's what I do.
After Arden, we have Aster.
Hi, I'm Connor Tullis. I'm playing Aster Snowborn, the Circle of Dreams druid weird boy.
And now it's Adira, played by Emmy Cashman. That's me. And she is the cleric paladin multi-class of the group.
All right, there we go. We got all 4. Sorry I didn't throw to Adira. It's just the stream.
I knew the order you were going in.
The stream might be having a hiccup. That's all. Okay, but if we are, maybe it'll be fixed when I refresh the page. So the A team has had a long adventure in their, I don't know how many episodes. You can check those out on youtube.com. But their most recent sort of grouping of encounters brought them into conflict with a group of mysterious white masked figures as they delved into the underground temple of a god of death here in the Hallandor Empire. They made a new enemy in a faux ally, Sacerdos, a priest of Dior, the patriarch of the Hallandor pantheon and the god of the sky. He tricked them, stole a chalice, the chalice, all it was called, that was said to be able to kill the gods. On their trek north, with the possible end of the world in the back of their minds, the party intends to reach Seldamus, the capital city of the Hallandor Empire. Also going there to meet a wizard named Ocumenus, who crafted a magical sword that Arden carries. Well, who enchanted it. However, after an encounter with a scouting party, maybe, perhaps, from Dalryoth, the theocracy to the frozen north, Aster Snowborn, the druid, found himself called by some type of siren song out into the misty night. The party followed, and that's where we'll be picking back up.
There were some questions going on, however, about Aster. Is he like sleepwalking, or is it sort of like a siren call where he's like he can't stop it even if he wants to?
He's awake. He can't stop it if he wanted to, but he doesn't want to. You feel
Okay.
very much compelled, Aster.
Did you say I can't or I can?
You cannot, and you don't want to.
Okay, yeah. I feel like even if I could, I wouldn't want to. So,
Exactly.
yeah.
So you all can see, up ahead, there is Aster taking his first step onto this stone that just seems to be perfectly perched as a walkway.
Follow-up question. Is this like a I want to get there as quick as possible kind of situation?
No, there is something in the movement that makes it seem almost like you're taking part of a dance, almost.
Okay.
Where every step you take is kind of a swaying with the rhythm of this force that is drawing you in.
Okay. I was going to say, because I do have Misty Step, so I don't know if that's something that you want to play off of.
You don't feel compelled to, use your spells or anything.
Okay. Okay. Man,
You all see,
this music sounds so nice.
you see
Aster! Adira's calling from the background. Aster!
You hear the voice of Adira.
Adira, come dance with me. It's so pretty.
Aster, get back here. I'm like really hurt, man. We don't really have time for you to be wandering about.
I can't. It's so nice. It's calling to me. Come
Can
join
we hear
me.
his responses?
Huh?
Can we hear his responses?
You can. This is a field of long grass that everything carries.
Okay. Can I dash? Is it difficult terrain, or would a dash just be 60?
A dash would be 60. You're tall enough that you can just sort of slam yourself through that grass.
Cool. Also have a ton of armor on my bod. Adira is going to run 60 feet ahead of her.
Yeah, can I just
Ahead
do
of her
the same
compatriots.
Yeah, sure.
with cunning action?
Sure.
I think Ash is taking his time. Ash is really like, this is maybe the worst you've seen Ash look outside of the pit fight.
Ash is so tiny, he probably can't see over everything.
Oh yeah, fair enough. All the tall grass.
Is the tall
I
grass
look
taller
back.
than Ash?
I can't see him.
The tall grass is taller than Ash, correct.
Is this
Ash,
like
follow
an
the sound of our voices.
Ash, can you do that thing the dogs do where you hop over the grass?
I really don't want to. Oh, I toss Spark into the air, and Spark like flies above me.
And he begins to, he's flapping.
15, 20?
Arden, you have to go after him. You're fastest. I'll get Ash.
Okay.
Is this like a I want my friends to come kind of thing too?
You actually kind of feel like, well, you all are kind of stomping on my spot, is kind of the thought that's taking up your mind. And you feel, by the way, you feel like you're hearing somebody whisper now that you're getting closer.
Someone's talking to me. If you guys aren't feeling that great here, and I'm gonna cast Healing Spirit. How far can I cast it?
Well, you tell me.
Yeah, I'm looking it up, sorry. So I can cast it 60 feet. I don't really know where they are, and I don't think he's, like, turned around to look. So, yeah. I'll throw it back as far as I go. Right there. Aster's throwing it back. 5-foot cube of healing magic, and I'll let whoever wants it take it.
Which cube? What's it again?
5 foot.
The one exactly
cube.
60 feet. back from
Yeah.
him.
Which I think
Okay,
that's where
great.
I think that's where it is, right? I know it's 50. So wait, so it'd be down one.
So like right here.
Why can't I move it?
That's okay. I'm gonna move into that, and I'll just Ash is just gonna stand right in the middle of the cube, like, oh, this feels great, actually. Thank you for that. This is
Adair's gonna get into the cube as well.
So you guys get. I can
She's
do
coming
it
back for Ash.
a minimum of twice, but the
I'll just-
spirit can heal a number equal of times 1 plus my spell casting, which
I might
is.
as well.
It doesn't tell me on here, so it's a 4. So 5 times. So I guess I'll give each of you 1, and then, and it is. So I guess I'll give Ash 2, but that takes 2 turns of you guys sitting in there.
Mhm.
And it is. Let me mark that spell slot off. Do. And that is. How much? Where the heck is it? 1d6 hit points. Okay, and it's no action required by me. So I'll give Ash, I guess, 2. So there's Ash's 2. And I guess I'll give Adira 2 as well. Oh, sorry, Ash. Oh wait, no, I have my Pepto-Abysmal. That does healing for other people, right?
Nope, it's just you.
That's just me. All right, cool. Sorry, Ash.
Pepto-Abysmal?
Yeah, that's what we named it. There's
legendary
Adira's- Yeah. And then Arden, I guess you'll get the one other one. Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm really bad at healing other people. I'm really bad at healing in general. Let's be honest.
Did you get the name from Trixie Mattel's Soup Runway?
No, I think that's what Ben called it as a joke. And then I was like, nah, I like it.
Oh, then that's where he got that joke from. Okay.
Is that plus your mod?
Nope.
Pepto-Abysmal.
It's just
It's just
that.
Sick. Love it. I'm gonna like kind of like crack my neck, just like do a little stretch, use my second wind.
Adira
Right.
walks over to Ash and like extends
Alright,
her
well-
arms out.
Hold on.
And walk,
but-
try and go up to.
well, no, because you did walk backwards.
Oh, okay.
So even though you cast a spell, Aster, can you please take a few steps forward?
Oh, I already did that right before I did this.
Well,
You
take
said
a few
it's
more.
like a dance, so I went do, and then I spun around this one 30, and so I think that was my total of 35. I think that's how much I can move, maybe.
Well, you feel like you can move more.
Oh, okay, cool.
You feel, as you're getting closer, that you can tell what's being whispered.
Oh, what's being said?
It's
And I'm like I'm diagonal stepping and squaring it up. I'm jazz squaring it.
Mhm.
I'm doing twirls.
It's the language of the druids.
Hey guys, I know this language. What are they saying?
what is he talking about?
Aster, something grave is happening. There is little time. More than we expect, but less than is needed. You must not return north. You must stay on this island. It will be the only place that is safe.
Okay, hold on. Sorry, I forgot to have my notebook open already. So something grave is happening. Can you? I apologize so much. I'm usually more prepared than this. Can you repeat that?
Something grave is happening. There is not much time. There is more than we expect, but less than is needed. You must not return north. You must stay on this island. It will be the only place that is safe.
What's coming?
Devastation. Close your eyes, Aster Snowborn.
Do we hear any of this?
Speak. Nope. with the voice of every druid.
I close my eyes.
Okay. Hey, you guys in the cube.
No.
You all watch the water start to seem to move from behind these big rocks.
Which rocks? These ones?
The far rocks,
Oh, no.
far away. And you watch as a odd mass of lumpy skin and writhing tentacles shoves its way up from the depths.
Oh no.
Oh.
Okay. And does a 24 hit you, Aster?
Oh no, definitely not. Yes.
Okay.
Oh god.
You are going to take... let's see here. Let me roll it. You are going to take 10 bludgeoning damage
Okay, that's not that bad.
and 5 piercing damage.
Okay.
And I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Okay. I actually made it with advantage, but it's 17 was the first one.
Okay. Yeah, you are not grabbed by this guy. Hey everybody, you just watched a big old tentacle boy stand up out of the water and reach out and curl a tentacle around your friend Aster. Everybody,
I don't know why I rolled that.
please roll initiative.
Oh man. Am I like knocked out of this like trance
24.
state now?
You are, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well,
Pretty good
we've got
initiative
things
round.
Trying to do.
Also, since all 5 of those healings went, that is the healing spirit box is no longer there.
Okay, you all have a moment to speak with each other while I let a whining little baby go outside. Little baby.
Little baby boy.
Baby man.
Little baby bastard
Oh
boy.
dear God.
I,
Oh dear God. What is that?
Aster
And that's
shakes his
the-
head and says, "Oh, I think I've been duped."
Arden just kind of.
Oh God, why are you doing that?
It's like when he turned into the horse, but bigger.
Do you think that that's like something that collects the flesh of druids or something? Like melts them and morphs them into him?
A Mondo druid.
Hey, it'll be okay. We will fight it and it will die.
Kind of looks
How many
like my
things have we
cousin
killed before?
Carol.
Oh, God. That's not. Emmy, did you draw this?
I did not know. I would never draw such a thing.
Did Ben draw this?
No, I'm pretty sure he found it online.
Oh fuck me.
It's real gross.
That's
Emmy,
just nasty.
Emmy drew it. All of the stuff around like this bit would have like a nice face, but it would still look exactly the same otherwise. It would just have a really like pretty face.
It would just be very handsome.
Yeah, it'd be a
It's
very
the
handsome
handsomest
and or
slime
beautiful
tentacle.
blob.
Hey, listen, sometimes the slime tentacle is very handsome.
Hey Ben,
Yes.
those things that we fought when they ate me. What were those?
I did not hear some of that, I think, because I don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about?
The like bug things that popped up out of the ground
Oh, the Onkeg.
on keg. Okay. Because I've been thinking polymorphing into one of those might be fun.
Okay. Hey, it is Arden. It's your turn.
All right. Give me 1 second. Yeah. I think I'm just going to cunning action dash. 60 feet and get close to this rock.
Just a word of advice: don't forget that Montoya can fly on its own.
Yeah.
All right. Good stuff. Ash, it's your turn. As long as you don't attack anything, you can do whatever as I go. Let one of the dogs in. This is the trouble of having two of them.
So Ash is just like, oh Jesus, Finn, I am not up for this right now. And Spark, seeing this massive creature just emerge from this pool of water, starts basically screaming. Like, this poor bird is freaking the fuck out. And it floats around Ash's head a couple of times and just like flies around his head a couple of times and then just almost like in a panic, like trying to hide, dives into him. And not like into his shirt, but like Ash feels this crazy warmth and heat burst from his back as Spark just turns into fire and flies into him and bursts. And Ash sprouts two huge wings made of fire. And that's going to be my bonus action.
Nice.
And then, is Ben back yet? Because I'm going to...
I am back.
I hope you like it. I hope that flavor text is okay.
It sounded great. I got here right at the end.
Okay, cool. Perfect. And so, yeah, then Ash is just going to, like, float up above the grass and shoot at it with Eldritch Blast. Because, no, thank you. So that's going to be 2 separate attacks. Eldritch Blast.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
22
So
hits.
the first one to hit was 22. The second one... Oh, shit, I have that labeled wrong. Sorry, I'll just roll another one. So the first one did 8 damage.
Gotcha. That was, I thought, wow.
Yeah. And also, this big creature gets pushed back 10 feet as the blast of like fire-like energy hits it, and then almost seems to cause like a concussion and pushes it back 10 feet with a small like explosion. And then Ash moves 10 feet forward so that he stays within range, and he fires his second blast.
Okay, you only have to move 5 feet forward because it looks like he hits the back of this very deep pond and can't go any further
cool.
back. Just without like getting
Then
out.
I'll move 5 feet. Yeah, so I'm just above Adira for the record. And then I will attack it again, but I'm going to real quick switch that to a 1d10. Okay. And I'll just blast. Okay.
One of
That
his
one,
tentacles.
that one misses.
One of his tentacles just like moves up and seems to like. It's like the opposite of like a bullet bill effect, where it hits it from the bottom and just seems to like tear through it.
All right. I'm going to get some distance between us so that we're not all in a line. So I have 40 feet of flying. So I'm going to go 1, 2... I moved 5. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I'm going to go over here.
Okay.
I'm not sure what that 15 is.
Next up.
Oh no. Oh no. What are these? Oh no.
All right, they won't move one token at one space at a time anymore, but I just was enjoying my own Foley work.
Yeah, no, that's good Foley work.
No, keep doing that.
Actually, yeah, I would
some
prefer
more,
it.
too.
It's really immersive. Yeah.
Give us a whole horde of them. I'll make that. Use like an echo effect.
Okay, and they're going to get right up next to our two boys who are on the island together. They're just like, what do you think of Lost?
Oh my
I'm just
God.
kidding. I'm gonna stop making jokes this session. This is the last. That was the last joke of this session.
This is the last comedy session.
Yep. All right, and both of them are gonna make all 3 of their attacks at each of the boys in front of them.
Oh my! Oh my! Oh,
Like I said, it's not good. It's very bad.
Oh no.
Okay,
I
so
said
maybe
it's
just
very bad.
get off this island.
first one is at Aster. That's a natural 20.
Yep.
It's okay. He's not gonna do that much damage.
Don't lie.
Okay,
It's
so he does
only
13
17.
bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
Or sorry, 13
Okay.
piercing damage.
Is that
And
like
then also his bludgeoning damage.
Can you make a Constitution saving throw, please?
I'm so scared. Oh my god, he got one!
Okay. Kate, can you take your maximum HP? Can you just make
Yeah.
a note, because it's hard to do it on Roll20? Can you just write -5?
Oh no.
For like how long?
Well, who knows?
Oh no. Oh wait, and it was just 13?
Just 13, yeah. Just a measly little 13.
Plus what?
Oh, well then, after he bites you, he's going to lift one of those tentacles and try and hit you with it. Alright, but that one was only an 11 to hit. That doesn't hit you,
Oh,
right?
that doesn't hit.
Okay, well, see, you're doing fine. And then he's going to take his massive, the biggest
Sparkling.
tentacle of all of them that comes out of the back, almost like a tail. And he is going to just try and, like, slam that one down on your shoulder.
God.
Alright, well, that one is a 19.
Yeah, that one hits.
Okay. So you're going to take...
Okay.
Okay, well, you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, that's not bad.
And 1 point of piercing damage. See, these are like little guys. These are just like little guys. Hey, Arden, this guy's attacking you.
Okay.
That's a 17 to hit.
That doesn't hit.
All right, so he doesn't bite you. He's going to try to hit you with one of his tentacles, a littler tentacle. He lifts it up, tries to smack you across the face. Hey, you got a natural 1. You guys are off to a great start. They got 1 nat 20, 1 nat 1. It's balanced. It's fair. Then he's going to attack you again. Another nat 1. So what are the odds of that?
Means he loses one of those tentacles, right?
No.
He drops his tentacle.
Yeah, this guy's a real dweeb. Okay, well, hey,
Just falls off.
there we go. What a fun little round. Those oik thugs have gone now. I wonder who's up next.
Oh my god.
Me? God damn it.
More! Oh my god.
All right. And now, Aster, it's your turn. After 2
Oh,
more of these things, larger than the 2 that have just appeared, but much, much smaller than the seemingly main one, rise up.
Are there any trees on this island?
Don't seem to be. Seem
Nope.
to be the only plant life is some grass and then 2 little beds of flowers.
Okay.
Very beautiful
Um,
flowers.
Oh god. Oh, I was gonna do something, but I'm not looking good. So I'm actually just gonna polymorph myself into a sperm whale. So boop. And I am gargantuan, so I'm in a 4x4 square.
What's the challenge rating of a sperm whale?
8, and I can go up to 10.
That seems very... Oh, wait, no, it's polymorph. Okay.
Polymorph, yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Can I try and like do it where I like land on top of this one and try and squish it?
Yeah. Yeah, you just do that. So, I'll make a dexterity saving
you Beast
throw.
Boy now?
He's Beast Boy. He's doing all the Beast Boy move.
Okay, the Oidhug manages to get to here, and it's only partially crushed. Can you roll 3d12, please?
Okay.
Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it.
16!
16. That's a very nice amount of damage. Oidhug seems okay though.
And then now I have the sperm whale pulled up. He doesn't have a bonus action, does he?
Well, it's certainly not bonus action exist as a creature bound to the sea on land.
Hey, it says a whale can hold its breath for up to 90 minutes.
Well, that's underwater, baby. You're fine. You can breathe. You're just you can't
On
move.
land.
I feel like I can maybe wobble into the water.
I'm
I'm gonna wobble over. I'm gonna wobble over.
I don't know.
Yeah, I was wondering what your plan was.
I thought you were gonna like run and dive in the water first.
Yeah.
You know what else is under challenge rating 10? A T-Rex. You know what
What?
T-Rex has?
I feel like I can't. I've
Legs.
never seen a
Aster
T-Rex.
has not seen a T-Rex. That's correct.
You don't need to
Oh,
see something
that's
to
true.
polymorph.
That is true, because we determined that with the dire wolf. So can I switch it to a T-Rex? Because I was thinking, well, I haven't seen one.
No.
Dang it!
In all fairness, it's way funnier that you're a sperm whale.
That is true.
It's
Are
way
there-
more in line with Aster.
Yeah.
True.
Are there even T-Rexes on Bullhorn?
Well, not. I mean, none of you have seen one.
Like, do I not have like half movement on land?
You know what? You can move 2.5 feet per round.
Oh my god!
So if you declare where you're gonna go in 2 rounds, you'll be there. If it's 5 feet from where you are, you're a whale.
You know what
like
you could do? You could technically roll over onto him and then crush him again.
Oh, that's true.
like you're a
Because
whale.
then that's technically also what Ben's saying is that to move you would probably have to roll, so you would also crush him again. Or at least that's what I'm getting.
I think that's fair, but like you are a whale. Like they get beached and then they can't move.
Yeah.
Like it's
It's a terrible problem.
This is a fantasy world, Benjamin.
and in this fantasy world where there is class warfare and religious strife, whales get beached.
Guess what? They still blew that
can
one whale
still-
up.
You can still bite something if it's within
That's true.
5 feet of you.
5 feet of your mouth, which I'm declaring is here. Your hand is your mouth.
Okay.
Hey.
But I can also attack with my tail.
Yup.
I have a multi-attack.
That's very true.
And I can swallow things.
Yep, you can swallow things. Boy, oh boy.
Throwing at me.
Sure would be nice if you had enough movement to, like, really go at something. It's a shame that the whales are not known for neck mobility.
Yeah, but their mouths are huge.
They are huge. They mostly use it to eat up krill, though. I don't know what sperm whales actually eat. Look, I will...
We eat giant tentacle monsters.
Your next turn, I'll decide on something that you can do. It'll just be based on a roll percentage. I like that you've become a sperm whale. It's also just, you can't be a land whale.
Complicates everything.
This is not... That's not a
Sperm whales
species.
So
that
do have
Is
teeth.
this episode just going to be called Aster Becomes a Sperm Whale? Is that the title already?
Maybe.
I also did it because they have 189 hit points. So
I mean, that's a good idea.
That's
It is
fair.
now Adira's turn.
Fun. I hate.
Can we call it the Great White Fail?
Pretty
God.
good.
Adira's gonna use all of her movement to get here. She's going to call upon her spiritual weapon at a 4th level
Oh my god.
to hit this bad boy right here.
Okay.
This one?
Yes. It's technically.
God,
Damn it.
my roll 20 is so bad.
And then she's also going to use so the mace swings out but only hits it for 9.
16 misses.
A 16 misses?
Yep.
On a thing just made of flesh?
Yep. It kind of goes into it and doesn't seem to have quite
Well, a
enough
13's not going to hit either.
force. Not quite, no.
Oh boy.
I've been having a bad day. This has made it worse. Okay, that's the end of my turn because I can't do anything else.
The deer come back towards me.
I don't have any movement.
Oh fuck.
Okay.
I literally cannot do anything. Benjamin made this impossible.
Next up, the Oitug big boy is going to crawl up onto the island, lift his tentacles, and just try and bash down on Aster. So first attack is a 19. Does that hit the whale?
Yeah. I should probably write this down.
Okay. You take 7 bludgeoning damage and 5 piercing damage. Second tentacle attack, it's only 14. Does that hit the whale?
Yes.
Okay. You will take 13 points of bludgeoning damage and 5 points of piercing damage.
All right. Man, this is a lot of math.
All right. Next up, we go back to the top of the order. Arden, it's your turn.
I'm gonna stab the boy in front of me.
Sure.
That's what I got.
Please roll well.
All right, 26. Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
14 damage.
Sneak attack.
Okay. So that becomes 35 damage.
And then bonus action.
Nice. Okay.
21 hits, 8 damage. Okay. Yeah, I mean, he was bloodied from the massive sneak attack that you basically shoved into, like, one of the eyes that's poking out from under a mass of flesh. And you just stab him right down there. Yeah, because that was... Oh, and then minus 8, so... Yeah, he's not looking good.
And then I'm gonna run around the rock, so I'm in between it and the big one.
Okay. Wait, what?
I don't take opportunity attacks, so what I'm effectively doing, I'm just doing...
Your butt sliding across the stone.
You said between it and the big one. The big one, you mean the big oita?
Yes. How big is this rock?
Oh, you mean the rock.
Yes.
The rock is between you and the big boy. The rock is pretty big. It's like 15 feet high.
Sweet.
Okay. Ash, it's your turn.
Okay. Let's see how much movement I got here. 40. Okay. I'm gonna use my movement, my flying speed. I'm high at this point, and so that's 40 there. I'm gonna use Eldritch Blast to shoot this guy. I'm gonna say, "Don't worry, dear, I gotcha." 18 to hit.
18 hits.
So 8 force damage, and it's pushed 10 feet back.
Okay. He goes right here.
And
Adira, you get an attack of opportunity.
There we go.
I'll take it. Warhammer. 13 again. Ha 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 ha.
Oh,
I want to die. That's it. Yeah.
that's it. Okay. Second attack, second Eldritch Blast is going to be against this guy. It was a nat 1, which means I get to re-roll. Wow, 2 nat 1s.
Oh my
Incredible.
Oh my
Incredible.
Yeah, that one just zooms
So
off into
I-
the lake.
Whips. Yeah.
Okay,
Sorry, Adira. Did my best.
next up, it's the two little boys.
I'm a fucking whale.
This one is going to just attack Arden. The first attack, bite attack, is a 23.
Okay, that hits.
Okay.
Okay.
You take 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Then tentacle attack, that is a 25.
Okay.
You take 7 points of bludgeoning damage. 1 point of piercing damage.
Can I have that 4 total?
Sure. And then second tentacle attack. That one's only an 11, so that one will miss.
Okay.
The Oitug beneath you is going to try and crawl out. What is the strength of a blue whale? Or of a sperm whale?
The strength modifier
20.
is.
Okay. The Oitug does not manage to wriggle out and is actually going to take 2d12 bludgeoning damage. Can you roll that?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, take what you can get with that decision, man. I mean, Jesus. Oh my god!
What is happening?
Okay. So that is the little Oitug's turn. Now it's the big one's turns.
The little Oitug.
And looking up at you, Ash, you hear in Halfling, just in your mind, come down. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Rude.
10.
Okay. Yeah, you just feel compelled to kind of float down. Just to the point that you have like one little foot dangling over about 10 feet up off the ground. And this thing's going to attack you with a tentacle.
Is that like an action to control us?
No.
Is that just a free action for it?
It's a
Oh
bonus
my
action.
god.
Yeah, you all are level 10. You get to fight. You fight stuff that's can do stuff on its turn.
It gets 4 actions on its turn, Benjamin.
This isn't no. There's an attack action. There's a grapple
It gets
and
3
attack
attacks?
action. There's a bonus action where they can speak to you and maybe suggest stuff.
Oh my god.
It's a 22 to hit you.
Yeah, that'll hit.
I mean, hey, listen, if you all want, I can. This fight can change. You take 9 points of bludgeoning damage. Can you
Okay.
make a acrobatics check?
Hellish rebuke that bitch.
25.
All right, the flaming boy
Are you kidding me?
stays.
I dropped.
The flaming boy stays in the air.
Hellish rebuke that bitch.
I don't have Hellish Rebuke. It's also a real big waste of a spell slot
Oh,
for a
no.
warlock.
Okay. Then you're still flying. Next up, it is Aster. It's your turn. Whale Aster.
God.
Okay, so if you want to bite this guy, it will be a dexterity saving throw. You
For
have to
him?
beat his armor class. No. To roll and manage to bite him, it will be a dexterity saving throw with the whale's stats to hit him with your mouth.
And if
you
I
want
don't
to crush
use-
him,
Okay.
it will just be a attack.
Ugh.
Oh my god.
I already risked it for the biscuit once. And it paid off. Ish. If I try and bite him and I don't make it, is it wait, you said is it a dex, so it's a dex saving throw with
The
the
whale's
whale stats. Oh, that's a -1. So I'm gonna go with just laying on him.
Okay. Make a roll a d20 and add your the whale's super high stat for strength.
Okay. It's a +8.
Yep.
23.
Okay. Yeah, you crush him. Roll 3d12.
Yeah.
There we go.
27.
Okay. There you go. Very respectable.
Okay,
Can I like
make it
try
up
and
for
like
it.
wiggle down on him and add like the strength? I'm just kidding.
He looks very bad. There's blood oozing out from under this sperm whale.
Am I? Can
I'd
I
like a
use,
bonus action wiggle down.
Can I use like racial features while I'm polymorphed?
I don't think so. No.
Okay. And then I'm gonna try and make my way into the water. So I'm gonna move that 2.5 feet forward.
Okay.
But like staying on him, I'm going this way.
Sure.
Because that is the closest way to the water.
Sure. Next up, Adira, it's your turn.
It's the medium minion.
Is it? Oh, they actually went before.
No, they went.
Oh, I forgot about this
They
guy.
went.
Yeah, this guy will come up out of the water and attack you. Okay, that is a 12
You just asked
with
for
a bite.
homework.
I don't think
That
that
doesn't
hits.
hit.
Then he is going to try and slap you with his tentacle. That is a 16.
Doesn't hit.
Okay, then he's going to try and get you with the other one. That is a 8, so that won't hit.
Does not hit.
Oh,
Bad round,
Thank
boy.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's your turn.
Okay. Per usual, Spirit Guardians going up. This time at no, I'm going to keep it at a 3rd level. I don't know what I might need my 4th level, my last 4th level slot for. And I already made my little thing.
Ben, can you turn the music down just a little bit? I can't hear
Yep, sorry.
everybody. It's okay.
Hold on, I have it made. I
Oh,
just
okay.
want to select. Because God said, fuck you to me today. That sounds really, really cruel. Okay.
Nice.
It's not even. What the heck? Whatever.
Speaking
What did I
of
do?
circle.
How did I mess it up? I'll fix it. Don't worry. But 23 radiant damage is just going to be the amount it gets hit for if it does not succeed on its wisdom save, and it needs to actually beat a 16 DC.
Okay, a 15 does not succeed.
No, okay, so 23, and I think did we say that just it's going to be like Spirit Guardians will always just do so much damage?
Yeah.
Okay, so 23 is just the amount of damage when it starts its turn.
Okay, let me
Okay.
do some math. I'm sorry, I have 2 dogs that really want attention.
While you do that math, do you mind if my spiritual mace comes looping right back again? Like Mjolnir trying to hit it in the back of the head?
I do not mind.
It wouldn't get advantage, would it?
Since it's currently being mauled by a bunch of tiny little arms, and it's not
Yeah.
expecting the spiritual weapon to move so independently of you, I'd say you have advantage.
Cool, 26!
Yeah, 26 hits.
Okay, and then it's at the 4th level. So 12 force damage. So I did a total of 23 radiant and then 12 force damage.
Okay, let me do this math.
Do you have a name for your spiritual weapon, Amy?
I do not.
Okay,
I should name it.
is that your turn, Adira?
It is.
Okay. Next up, it is the Biggin's turn. He is going to come over here. As he moves, he's kind of like a snail, where his body just seems to kind of like roll over stuff, and it's kind of like changes the dimensions of his body. And he is going to now bite the sperm whale. That is a 24 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. You take maximum damage. You take 17 points
God.
of piercing damage.
17.
Yep. Can you make a... Oh, wait, no, you already failed that. I'm sorry. Then he is going to try and lift his tentacle and bring it down Oh, sorry. Sorry, buddy. I freaked out a dog that's sitting on the back of the couch a few feet from me. 16. Does that hit the whale?
Yep.
Okay. You are going to take 12 points of bludgeoning damage and 4 points of piercing damage. That's it.
Did you say in 4 points?
Of piercing, yeah. Okay. Then that's when we go back to the top of the order. Arden, it's your turn.
Gonna get rid of this small boy, or hope to get rid of this small boy.
Please get rid of one of these small boys.
Yeah, 23. Very high sneak attack. Yeah, you have, you basically stab into this thing and seem to find its heart. And when you pull your sword back, you notice as, like, basically what you see is that all of this loose hanging skin and tentacles, they were all covering, like, an exoskeleton. And the skin is actually, like, funneled out of the top and just rolls over the rest of the body. And you've kind of cracked the exoskeleton, and you see that inside there is a bunch of this red fluid, the color of blood, that is sloshing around and just has organs that seem to have been able to change, and you have just managed to hit the heart square in the middle.
All right. And I'm just gonna like kind of make a at my sword and wipe it, like do a slash in the air to get any juice off of it, and do a little stretch and use my second wind.
Okay. I thought that you used that earlier.
Oh, I didn't because I think someone else was doing something and you said, no, wait. So I was like, okay, hold up on that.
Gotcha.
So I'm going to do it now. So,
Oh yeah, I think that was me with my healing spirit.
Yes. 7 plus 1, so I get 8 points back. I am going to move this side of the rock and get ready to storm that big boy. That's my turn.
Okay. Next up, Ash, it's your turn.
All right. So I'm up 10 feet, right? I'm going to move 1, and I'm still at 10 feet above it, right? Yep. So that was 5 feet. I'm going to Eldritch Blast this guy to try and knock him away from me. Damn. And I missed the first one, and then I roll for a second one. Please hit. Oh my god.
Nope.
Okay.
They both just kind of go around.
In that case, I'm going to move into... Oh, you know what? I'm going to fly directly above it. I'll be 10 feet above it because... No, I'll fly into the thing here so that it's at least it has to move towards me and do shit. Okay, that's my turn, I guess. I don't have a bonus action that I can use that I want to throw away right now.
I would like to say that I do believe that the guardians are visible to people, like to almost everyone. So you would see that I have put up my hand circle.
Yeah, that's why I flew into it because
Cool.
Because I saw the boys. Okay, yeah, I guess that's my turn.
Okay.
Fuck.
Next up, it's the remaining little boy. He's going to try to get out. He does get out. And then he is going to... And you watch as he just starts to eat the other...
Oh, God.
He's either going to get healed or he's going to become a medium-sized boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you notice some of his wounds kind of disappear.
Did he move out of my zone.
You can't move your neck. You did not bite him, so your neck was not positioned so that you could bite him. And
But its tail.
But I was going this way, so technically my mouth was here.
no, sorry, you're a sperm whale on land. I don't know what to say. I don't know. It doesn't really feel like there's a fair way for me to litigate the fact that you are an animal that exists in the sea and you are on land. You can make a tail attack.
Well, no, my tail would be facing the other way.
Okay. All right. Then
I appreciate it. I do appreciate the olive branch there.
Then it is the turn of the larger thugs. So let me see if this one inside makes his saving throw. He does. So he will take half of 23.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he takes 11.
Okay.
And he is bloodied. You see blood oozing out of everything. And he is going to just get seemingly very, very angry.
Yeah.
And he is going to lift up that massive tentacle at his back. And he is going to try and bash you across the face with it. That is a 23
Come
to
on,
hit.
Amira.
That does hit.
You take 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then he is going to hit you with his other tentacle. That is a 19.
Doesn't hit.
Okay.
Nice. Okay.
He is going to finish his round with a bite. He reaches out. He tries to bite at you. It's only a 16, so that won't hit.
Doesn't hit. No.
Okay. And now the other one is going to back up to over here. And he is going to turn to the whale.
Oh, no.
And he's going to look at you. And Aster, you hear in the language of beasts. Why not become a druid again? That is the form you are meant to be in here. Can you make a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah, the wisdom is +1. So
Very wise whale.
we're
No,
looking.
you use
promise.
your stats.
No,
Oh,
that's
you
only if I
don't.
wild shape.
Oh, no.
Oh, 8.
Oh,
For all intents and
no.
purposes, he is just a whale.
Okay.
Oh, no.
On your next turn, you are going to have to roll to stay a whale. Otherwise, you will be dropping polymorph.
Okay.
Ben just doesn't want you to be a sperm whale anymore.
Speaking of which, Aster, it is your turn.
All right. What do I roll?
I need you to roll with the whale's stats. I need you to roll a charisma saving throw.
Oh my fucking shit. I'm sorry. Yo, that was a lot of cursing. I'm sorry.
It's fine. As we set up at the top, cussing is cool.
This is a -3, so we're looking real promising now.
Come on.
No!
Oh,
Oh, that is absolutely wonderful. All right. Can I at least be here?
You can be
Have
here.
we?
Okay.
Has anyone ever seen a dirty one?
no. Yeah. Yeah, I have.
Ooh.
I've gotten dirty zeros before.
Oh yeah,
I know somebody who got a negative number.
negatives. Yeah.
Oh, it's shockingly easy with Marihim to get a negative number. If I have to make a strength
Yeah, the boy
anything.
doesn't have an arm.
Yeah. So.
Okay. So
but-
you use your bonus action to drop polymorph.
Wait, I thought dropping a concentration spell was just a free action.
That's the case, yeah.
All right, dope. So, do I still have my bonus action?
You do.
Okay. Because I was probably gonna drop it anyway. What does it say?
I was gonna run past and yell, "Quit being a whale!"
Say, uh, that was fun while it lasted. I'm going to I'm gonna cast 5th level. You see him pull out his seeds. Doesn't really have material components, but I'm doing it anyway. And I'm gonna throw them up in the air. I'm gonna say, "Come on, friends!" And I'm gonna cast Wrath of Nature. It's a 60-foot cube centered on one spot. And I'm gonna center it like here-ish. Right? Because that would be 30 feet that way. Yep, you're in it. 30 feet that way. Yep, you're in it. Okay, so to there.
Okay.
And then all the way up to there.
Okay, so I just looked it up because I was hovering over the draw shape for a really long time, but if you hold shift, it'll snap to the little border. It'll snap to the grid.
Okay.
So it makes it a lot easier to make the shape.
It's not just like zoom in really close anymore.
No. Okay, do you see how easily he did that? Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, I was 1 off. Oh, 2 off.
It's fine. You can just completely select it. Yeah, but no, I looked that up and I was like, oh my god, I'm a god now.
All right, cool. And all of the grass and undergrowth. Oh, wait, shit. Oh my god, wait, no, I didn't want to do that one. Oh my god, wrong buttons all over the place. There. Yeah, to there. Oh, whoops, it's supposed to be 1 up too. Well, you know what? Deal with it in a minute. All of the grass. So, how this spell works is all of the grass and undergrowth in the cube that is covered by grass and undergrowth is difficult terrain for my enemies. There are no trees, so that one kind of gets nipped in the butt. But roots and vines. At the end of each of your turns, one creature of your choice that is on the ground in the cube must succeed on a strength saving throw or become restrained. It doesn't say what size, right?
If it doesn't say what size, it's any size.
So I'm going to go for this boy. And then as a bonus action on my turn, I can cause a rock in the cube to launch at a creature. I'm going to choose this rock to launch a big boy. Yeah, and this is concentration. And then at the end of my turn, he needs to make a strength
You can
saving.
cause a loose rock. All of these rocks go
Oh my God.
into the ground.
Son of a biscuit, that's the only reason I casted it. Crap.
What about these things?
Yeah, what are these?
Those you can move.
Alright, dope. Yeah, that's going to get launched at him.
Okay.
As a bonus action, and I don't know, make a ranged spell attack. Okay. So plus 8. So D20 plus 8.
The fog curls away, so something can be done.
Oh no.
Oh,
Sorry, Ben. Oh, what?
Yep, hey, these maps are really hard to do stuff with.
Oh no, fair enough. To be frank, I thought that was intentional. I thought the island was also one of these monsters.
No.
And was like covered in grass or something. I was like, fuck.
Okay.
that's 22 to hit him.
22 hits.
And that does how much damage again?
3d8 non-magical
3d8.
bludgeoning.
Cool.
And did the monster make his strength
That's at the end.
athletics check?
That one's at the
Okay.
end of my turn. And I'm trying to see if I can. Nope, that's a bonus action. That's also a bonus action. So, okay. Yep, nope, that's what I can do. I don't know if I'm in his. range of attack. I feel like I probably am.
Oh, you definitely are. That thing's huge.
So I'm just gonna. Oh man, I have 35 feet. I don't want to leave Arden. Yeah, I guess I'll get behind this rock. Alright. And that's alright, so there was my center point. And so now he needs to make the strength saving throw.
Okay. It's a 24.
Well, yep, that definitely saves.
But half move, with the grass and stuff, it can't.
Yep.
It's got half movement.
Alright, so that's the actual cube. Cool. And so technically, since that rock hit him, is it still in the area?
It flew into the pond.
Dang it. Well,
But it's floating on top of the pond. It's a small rock.
Sounds like. I mean, we'll figure it out.
Hey, I could start hitting the stones and making more rocks.
That's honestly, I was thinking about doing that too.
that's true. Man, I feel like I should grab a rock now, just because I'm scared he's gonna get on it. Would I be able to grab it Would I be able to grab a rock as a free action?
Which rock? The rock in front of you? Like,
This one.
I guess? I don't know. I don't really
Right.
get what you mean. Like, you just want
Like,
to pick
just
it up?
like, pick it up, yeah. Because
Okay.
he's gonna move and he's gonna be on top of him, and I don't know if I can throw him.
You can pick that one up.
Alright, yeah, and then I move back.
Did you have that much movement?
I was here, it was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, so I'm here. But I have a rock!
Alright. Aster's got a rock.
Is it my turn?
It is Adira's turn.
Okay, so I realized I hadn't been keeping track of where my mace was, my spiritual weapon, so I just made a little shape for it now, since apparently I now know how to work shapes. So,
Yeah!
I am going to swing my warhammer yet again at this fleshy monster.
Come on, Adira.
13, come on, why?
Oh.
And then my spiritual weapon is gonna slam into it as well for 21.
Okay, yeah, spiritual weapon hits.
There we go.
And as I'm swinging at it, I say, Ash, burn the bodies!
On it.
And I think my spiritual mace is just... I didn't want to take both of us, just the thing. Why? It's just going to move right here. Okay. Then... Because it would have, like, flown through the air.
Sure.
Okay. And then that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Next up, it is the big boy's turn. He goes half of his movement to get right in front of Aster.
Uh-oh.
Oh, hi.
He's going to bite you.
Ooh. Please don't.
So 23 to hit.
Yep.
You take 15 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then he is going to lift a tentacle, and he's going to hit you with it. This one basically is just like a tentacle from the top, and it basically just like flicks out and just kind of like a whip cracks against the side of your head. That one is a 15 to hit.
That one just hits.
Okay. You take 12 points of bludgeoning damage and 4 points of piercing damage.
Oh, I'm down.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Aster goes down. And then he is going to take his last tentacle attack at Aster.
Oh, yay. Also, that means Wrath of Nature's gone, so.
Okay.
Fuck.
Yep.
Hey, hit Control Z. Do you mind?
I did. It's not.
Okay.
Doing
Hey,
it.
you all work on drawing that thing again.
I can do it.
Okay. He's going to attack you. It's a natural 20 because he's right next to you.
Oh my god.
That's 2 death saves.
Yep.
Okay. Next up, Arden. It's your turn.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna get right fucking behind him. I'm gonna stab him.
Okay. Yeah, 13 doesn't hit.
That's a whiff. I'm gonna stab
Even
him.
though he's behind him.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah,
have advantage.
Okay. Okay, there we go.
Yep.
Oh, thank God.
And then the dagger one too.
All right, hold on. Let me do this math before.
32 plus 9, so 41.
41.
Thank God we have Arden.
I know,
Good, one
just
thing.
truly.
All right. Yep. Is that your turn?
Yeah. Can I just be real loud and shouty and call it a big ugly piece of lard?
Yeah. Okay.
Just get away from him.
I just thought of a joke, but this is a no joke episode, so never mind.
I'm saying this is a no joke
I'm
episode.
gonna
Lightweighted
also move
joke.
5 feet back because I can do that.
I'm
have to
very
use my
serious
last
about this
spell
not being a no joke episode. Okay. Next up, Ash. It's your turn.
All right, well, I have to use my last spell slot to bonus action healing word. Aster. Oh, fuck. I am at 0. Okay, so I'm at 0 spell slots. Here is my healing word. It's actually gotten stronger than that. It's at 5th level, so that means it's 5d4. That's 4. Just some 21 hit points to you.
Thank you. Why is the warlock
Aster, you
better
are
at
on your
healing me?
feet. I don't know, because I'm a fucking phoenix, bitch. And I'm just going to fly high.
Okay.
I'm going to go 40... Wait. I think the spell that I want to use here... So I'm going to use Bonfire again. And I'm going to cast it right here. So I want to cast it so that it burns all 3 of these guys. And I'm at 5th. I'm above 5th level, so it's 2d8. 2d8. I'll just do it this way. Please be good. 13 fire damage to anyone that doesn't make a dex saving throw.
Okay. They all fail.
Nice.
One of them is a dead
Does
body.
fire... Well, I was trying to burn the body so that it couldn't get eaten again.
Yeah. I'm just saying, that one definitely failed, you know?
That one really failed. That one did very bad.
No, he's cooking it.
Then I'm gonna just fly my ass up high so that I'm I just want to be above these things. I want to be 40 feet above the ground.
Sure.
Right here.
Okay. Littleoid Toad's turn is
yeah,
next.
that's down. Okay.
And he's going to attack Prone Aster.
Yay.
Bite attack first with advantage. 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. I'm gonna I'm gonna reaction Hellish Rebuke real quick.
Okay.
That's a really good idea, actually.
Okay. You take 7 points.
Do we have diamonds?
You take
Can we-
7 points of piercing damage.
No, but they're worth 300 GP, and I have 300 GP.
Okay.
Don't worry, I thought about that too.
7 points of piercing damage. He does not make his dex save, so he'll take 9 cold damage.
Yay!
He's still standing. And he is going
Because I'm
to...
staring at a higher spell slot.
I only have it at a first level, I think.
His tentacle attack, he just slams one down on you and is going to slam the other one down on you. A 16 to hit.
Yeah, that one hits.
Okay. You take
I'll
6
go back
points of bludgeoning damage and 4 points of piercing damage. And his final attack,
God.
17.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay. Full damage on the bludgeoning. You take 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, I'm dead again.
Okay. And then
My God.
2 points of piercing damage. Okay. There we go. Next up, it's the big boy's turn. This one, let's see if he can pass. Natural 2. He does not. Takes 23 points.
Yes.
He is looking extremely rough.
I am very tense.
I am very tense.
I needed him to fail that, so hopefully just I can get away from him without an opportunity attack, and I can get over to Aster.
Okay. Next up, this guy is going to move.
Wait, did he do his 3 attacks?
He'll do his attacks in a moment
Okay.
because this guy is going to dive in.
So then he also has to do wisdom saving throw.
He's
Natural
also
1.
in difficult terrain, right?
It's not difficult terrain anymore because Aster had gone down.
Yep, we're just leaving that box up for something.
No, but he's
I thought
difficult terrain.
Spiritual Guardians.
Huh?
Yeah, spiritual guardian is difficult terrain.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay, then he'll get here, and he'll just make tentacle attacks instead of bite attacks. But he got a natural 1, so he takes 23 points of radiant damage.
Yes.
That's what we love to see.
hate this spell so much. I hate this spell so much.
Well-
And in instances like this, it's great because it is a great way for you all to stay, active in this
Alive?
fight where you had way less spell slots than I thought you did. But I still do not like this spell.
I forgot I got hit, and so I had to do a con save to make sure I was still up. It is.
Okay. He gets here, and he will take 2 tentacle attacks at you. 11 misses. 21, does that hit?
Yes.
Okay. You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage and 2 piercing. The other one is going to take all 3 of his attacks on you, Adira.
Okay.
Bite attack is an 8. First tentacle slam is a dirty 20.
Hits.
Okay. You take
Just
8
barely.
points of bludgeoning damage and 3 points of piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
And his last tentacle attack is 23.
That does hit too.
Okay. You take just 4 points of bludgeoning damage and 2 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
All right. And there we go. Adira. it's your
Adira?
turn.
You have channel divinities, right? What do those do? I'm just like, we're out of everything. I'm scared, freaking out, man.
It's called Turn Undead, but I don't know if these are undead.
Oh,
And I
don't you have like
kinda
one that
don't-
heals?
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't you have a
Fuck, I preserve life.
class-based one?
Yes, but I believe it's within 30 feet of me.
Oh, I'm definitely within 30 feet of you.
Oh, you are. Shit.
As a-
Fuck, yes, you are.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
not. I'm not.
So hold on. Choose any creatures within 30 feet of you. Divide those hit points on my left. But the hit points is as an action, present your holy symbol and evoke a healing energy that can restore a number of hits 5 times my cleric level. So that would be 30. Okay, so Adira is going to simply hold up her shield, which isn't technically her holy symbol, her earrings are, but she's just going to say, Ashulam has done. Please do not let us fall here, and give all 30 of that HP over to Arden.
Aster.
Aster, yes, sorry. I'm very nervous.
I was like, Emmy!
I'm tempted to
There we
say.
go.
I'm
I
tempted
wasn't
to let it
within
lie
range.
on the first word.
I wasn't even within range.
He's not within 30 feet. It's
No.
Yeah. I also would have only gotten 10.
Thank you.
Okay, so he gets all 30. And do I want to? How is Ash looking?
I am actually out of that range. I am 40
No.
feet up.
How are you health-wise in general?
I'm not looking great, but I'm also mostly out of the fray right now, so it's up to you.
Okay, I think I'm just gonna then hit this guy again with my spiritual weapon, trying to smack him maybe one last time. Yes!
Natural 20.
Yes.
Oh, that's what we're looking for.
All right, you
Okay,
obliterate
so-
this thing. Just crack it open like an egg.
Adira is like, her hair is all. It's usually in a neat bun, but now it's like sort of coming out. She's panting. She's very stressed. And that is actually. She's gonna move up 20 feet. Which I think does invoke opportunity attacks from the guy because of his tentacles, but that's fine.
It does. That is a 21.
That does hit, yes.
Okay, you take 10 points of bludgeoning damage, 4 points of piercing damage.
4 points of bludgeoning and 4 points of piercing.
10 bludgeoning, 4 piercing.
Okay. Is that it?
Yep.
Cool. That's the end of my turn. I'm gonna figure out my situation.
Okay. And there we go. Next up, it is... Oh, Aster, we skipped your turn. So why don't you take your turn now?
Okay. So what I thought I could do, I actually can't because there's not enough space. So what I am going to do is bonus action use my hidden. I'm going to use my hidden path. And I can teleport. Oh God, is that what I should? My God, I thought that this is what I was going to do, and this is what I've been planning on, and I haven't. This is not good. I really need help. But I think if I heal myself, it'll be bad. So, yeah, I'm going to teleport on this side. Use my hidden path so I can move up to 60 feet. But I don't want to leave Arden stranded from the path away. So I'm then going to use my last 5th level spell to cast Polymorph again on myself. But this time, I'm going to say, Ash, I'm going to listen to you. And I'm going to turn myself into a T-Rex.
You can't. I told you
There
you
we
can't.
go.
Wait, why?
You can't become something you haven't seen.
Well, no, for Polymorph.
You can't become something you haven't seen for polymorph.
But we did with the Direwolves last game.
I said
I
that
can't-
you could have likely seen one in Yorn. I'm pretty sure was the.
Oh,
reason you came
I thought we said we couldn't, or we hadn't. Oh, damn it. Well, shirt balls. So then that would have been. Alright, then that's going to change things. Before I moved, then. Alright, I guess I'm going to. 5th level. Who is this? What is the. range of this one? It's 5 foot. Uh. Shirt muffins. Everything has been
You're
flipped.
allowed to curse.
I know.
While you're thinking of what to do, Ben, did you see my little thing that the tentacle, the boss, and the little tentacle boy, they have to make wisdom saving throws because I moved and then therefore they entered?
Yeah, isn't it on the start of their turn though?
I think it's just whenever they enter the area.
Yeah.
So
And then again on the
one
start
time.
of their
Yeah.
turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Man, this is a good spell.
Yeah, that's why Ben hates it. Yeah, and infected creatures areas have, and when the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it must make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Failure for big boy. Success for little boy.
Okay, so then big boy takes 23, and then little boy takes 11.
It's one of those spells that's worded just vaguely enough.
You can get away with stuff, yeah.
Alright, the little boy is torn to shreds, but still in a recognizable, edible form in front of the big boy.
Alright. Then shout out to oh god.
I mean, I'm sorry for saying no to the T-Rex thing. It's just I don't believe that I think the broadest definition I might have justified the dire wolf under is like, oh well, there's stories, you would have, heard it described in such detail or seen, images of it. The T-Rex, especially in a cold climate, I feel like is really out of your reach.
Okay, I'm gonna 5th level. Shit. Oh, Emmy's also. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna say, Arden, run! And I'm gonna grab Emmy's hand.
Who?
Sorry, I'm gonna grab Adir's hand, and I'm gonna use my hidden path, and that can move us 30 feet. So 30 feet from. Would it be more beneficial to go this way? Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna move us. Oh shit, no. Oh my god. Gotta get to where Ash can be in it. I'm gonna move here.
I'm 40 feet above, so unless it's a.
Oh, that's right.
Don't worry about me.
That's right.
I ain't got the HP to stay in the melee this time.
Move here. Emmy, you move with me. And then. Oh my god, I feel so bad leaving Arden. Oh my god. Is this a bad?
Dude. If you've made your decision, you.
Yeah, no. And then at
okay.
5th level, and that was my bonus action. And then 5th level, I'm gonna cast Healing Spirit. Right, because that one goes up by levels, right? Yeah. Okay. So 5 times I can do 4 d6s, but it's only once per person. 5-foot cube. Okay. I'm gonna put it right on me, and I'm assuming when I teleport, I can not be prone whenever I move. Oh, I guess I wouldn't have grabbed her hand. I would have grabbed her ankle because I was on the ground. And I'm gonna do Healing Spirit here, and for me, it's gonna give me 4d6 healing.
How many of those do you have?
What?
Like spirits and like this healing spirits and stuff.
So Healing Spirit is it's a spell. It's a 2nd level spell, and I casted it once at 2nd level, which I have. I had 2 spell slots. I had 2 2nd level spell slots left. I had 1 4th level, which I used for polymorph, and then I had 2 5th level, which I used one for Wrath of Nature, and
Okay.
then now I'm using the second one for Healing
Gotcha.
Spirit.
I misunderstood. I thought they were kind of like a channel divinity type thing.
Oh no. I do have a Fey pool of energy that works that way, but this one is that's probably what I should have done. But oh well, this can give a lot of people health. Oh my god. Oh wait, I have what does my Pepto Abysmal do when I heal myself?
It heals you slightly better.
How much?
I don't remember. I don't remember.
I don't know if we ever said it.
I don't have it
If you don't-
written down. It wasn't one of the ones that I had in a chart that I can pull up right now. I'm sorry.
No, you're.
Let's just say it gives you an extra 2 on any natural ones.
Oh well, one of those was a natural one, so gives me 12. Oh my god, of course, only 12. But hey, that's 12 more than I had before. Okay. And that's my turn. Yeah. Sorry, that took a long time. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Everybody make a perception check.
Oh no. Nat 20.
Okay.
Very high.
Arden, you really should
Which
have
makes
made
sense,
it,
like-
so I apologize. You
Well,
notice the grass is moving, Ash.
From behind us?
The tall grass, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I just go. We got movement over here. Tove, Bruna, is that you?
It is moving in several spots.
Oh fuck.
And there's like a lot more further back, but it seems like there's something closer. Stop it.
We
Stop
got a
it.
lot of movement.
Sorry, that was to a dog. Okay, next up, after Adira went, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Then it's the big fella's turn. And the big fella just lifts this little fella with one of his tentacles and pops him inside of his mouth. Crunch, crunch, crunch. But it seems to not have any effect right away. Then he is going to wheel about.
Oh no.
Step right here. And he is going to try and bite Arden. That's a natural 20.
Yep.
Okay, you take 23 points of piercing damage.
I take half that.
Okay.
Fuck.
And then he is going to slam you with a tentacle.
Good time for
That is a 15 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
Okay, the last tentacle is a 19 to hit.
That just hits.
Okay, you will take from that one 8 bludgeoning, 4 piercing.
Okay.
Everybody is aware of what's happening in the grass, so everybody but everyone but Arden sees what happens next.
I still think Adira and Aster are on the other side of the island.
Oh yeah.
Totally.
I'll be fine. My friends are here.
As through the sort of longest bit of grass and into plain sight, you see 5 jet black wolves emerge.
Oh man.
I think these are friends.
Who knows?
And
Who knows?
the largest one of them that you notice is missing an eye.
That's.
Storms forward and is going to bite this guy.
Oh, thank God.
I know who that is.
And he gets a very powerful bite on it and just sort of tears part of its flesh off. And then lets go and moves back, and this thing has used its reaction. And then he just sits, and the rest of the wolves move up. And they all sit behind him. Okay, then we go back to the top of the order. Arden, it's your turn.
You're like, once I carve through this thing, friends.
Yeah.
We're all fighting on this island together. My friends have
Luckily,
never
there's
abandoned
3v1.
me.
I am going to try and like get over here before I make an attack.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah.
Nice. We're still doing good. We're still doing good damage. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. We're still doing good
Any
damage.
damage is good damage.
Okay. So I moved. I think I was here. So it's 20.
Big boy is bloodied. And he was actually just bloodied the last time he took damage, and that was my fault for not reporting it.
Okay. I am going to bonus action dash, and run behind this rock.
Okay, yeah, what that looks like is one of his tentacles comes down right between those two rocks, but you've just barely get past it.
I do like a cool Legolas slide underneath it on my knees.
Absolutely.
Nice.
And I'm just gonna like bunker, like, oh god.
Okay.
And I look to my right. My friends are on the other side of the shore.
Next up, Ash, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna try something a little different. I'm gonna use. Oh, let me make sure I have my. Oh, fuck! I might be too far. Moving at a diagonal, I would be way out of reach of that. So I'm gonna use my movement to get as close to him as I can. I think I can get up to here, but I'm still gonna be pretty high. Just by the nature of it, I'll have to use my next turn. And then I cast that. Where did I cast that? That would have been a 5-foot cube. I think it moved out of the range of that previous one. So I'm going to cast Conjure Bonfire right here. So that way, if it moves anywhere closer to him or me, it'll have to roll again for the fire. So make a dex save, please. I'm going to roll 2d8.
Okay.
9 fire damage.
Failure.
Okay, so it takes 9 fire damage, and that fire, I'm gonna draw a shape. Look at that. I'm gonna draw a shape, and it will, and that's gonna be my turn. I don't have anything else to do, so somebody else can go.
Okay, and that somebody else will be Medium Oitug. He is going to come into this thing.
Take wisdom saving throw.
He fails.
23 radiant.
Okay, and he is going to try and bite Adira and take 2 tentacle attacks at Aster. Bite attack on Adira is a 23.
Hits.
Okay, you take 7 points of piercing damage.
Oh.
Tentacle attack on Aster. First one, 20... What is that? 20.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay. You take 5 bludgeoning damage and 1 piercing damage.
Better.
The undersides of his tentacles are like when a starfish walks, and you can see that they actually have a bunch of like tiny barbs on the underside of their arms. That's what the tentacles look like. That's how they're doing piercing damage. 24 to hit.
Yep, hits.
You take 7 points of bludgeoning damage, 2 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Oh, we can get rid of the big pink square now. The thing that was going to happen won't happen.
Oh.
What? I don't know. It's not letting me click it. Oh, got it.
Okay, Aster, it's your turn.
All right. I am going to step through the thing because that's a free action, and get a second wave of 4d6s. I'm going to add 2 of those down, and there are 3 left. That's 14 more points to me. So it takes me. Almost all that damage back. Alrighty, and then step in it, and I can't see myself, so I'm just gonna pretend like I'm not in it, and then I'm going to say, "So you like tentacles, huh?" And I'm gonna thorn whip him.
Okay.
Touch me with yours, I'll touch you with mine. Oh, that sounds wrong. It's a 27.
Yeah, you hit.
But I don't want to pull him 10 feet towards me.
Of course not.
Yeah, probably not. Huh?
And then bonus action. I'm gonna. Is it only to one person? That's the bonus action by spending dice. Yeah, it's to one creature. Emmy looks hurt, or Adira looks hurt, so I'm gonna give her. I'm gonna give her one of my Fey pools of energy.
Whoever's getting a phone call, please.
It's me. I'm sorry. Like I. Oh. 1d6. 1d6 plus 1. So 7.
Thank you.
Okay. Nice.
And that's my turn.
Okay.
And technically I am right here, but I can't see myself because of the
Sure.
box.
Adira, it's your turn.
Okay, so Adira dropped spiritual weapon. I deleted it off the map because I was like, I'm probably going to drop it soon anyways. And she's just going to swing her warhammer. What?
I have to make 2 con saving throws.
Okay, you can just make those in the chat. Go ahead and swing your warhammer on.
Cool. Thank you. 18.
18 hits.
There we
Great.
go.
She's also going to do a smite.
All right, nice.
Yeah, we
She's
are.
going
Yeah.
to do a thunderous smite on.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that is 12 bludgeoning damage and then 7 thunder damage, and it has to succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 10 feet away.
Well, it's dead. So it is
mind.
pushed 10 feet away, but it's dead when it gets there.
May I flavor text it?
Sure.
Adira is quite tired, and now she was suddenly teleported by her ankle. It was odd. But she swings her warhammer up above her head, her other hand coming down on it as she smashes the thing in the head, and all of a sudden a loud thunderous boom erupts from the head of her warhammer as the thing completely splatters. There's like fleshy tentacle goop everywhere.
Okay. There is fleshy tentacle goop everywhere. What does Adira do with the rest of her turn?
Okay. And then I am going to shout. Wait, hold on. Yes! Oh, wait, you're 40 feet up. That's fine. That's whatever. I'm going to shout. Oh, walk into the square. I'm going to shout, how's everyone doing? Casting Mass Healing Word at a 3rd level.
Oh, beautiful.
So everyone gets 12 healing, and then I also get 12. And may I include myself in that healing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I also, with my new 6th level Blessed Healer ability, get 2 plus that spell's level, so I also get an additional 5.
Nice.
Yo.
Yes, I have a question. It says it's a range of 60 feet, but would it still be able to get to Ash?
Oh, up in the air? I don't think so.
Yeah. Okay.
That's fine. I'll take it off. I don't need it. I do,
And
but
that's your turn?
I'm good.
Alright, the big
Oh,
boy
we
slurps
all
forward
got-
into the fire. Ash, please roll fire damage.
Okay. Make me. I think it still needs to roll a dex save. or gets to roll a dex save. So that would be 7 fire damage.
He's not trying to avoid it.
Okay.
And he is going to come over here, so he will have to take that saving throw. He fails.
Oh, he really wants Aster.
And he is going to turn. And he is going to bash Aster twice. First attack is an 18.
That hits.
Second attack is a 21.
That hits. My
As
AC is
he
15.
hits you, he says, "Why have you made me do this, Snowborn?" First attack, you take 8 bludgeoning and 4 piercing. Second attack, you take 10 bludgeoning and 1 piercing.
Sorry, repeat that.
I don't really remember them.
I heard 10 plus 1, so I know one of
You
them
take
was
11, and then I think it was like 9.
So there's 11 and then 9 would be right there. Okay.
Okay. There we go. Next up, back to the top of the order. Arden, it's your turn.
I'm gonna run out of hiding and stab him in what I presume might be a butt.
Who knows?
Butt stabbing is an effective method.
29 will hit. Yeah, 25 points of damage. You put him down.
Damn.
That's just
There we
really
go.
me going out, double fisting, dagger, rapier, just stabbing into every bit I can, trying to hit an organ, because I know it worked once.
Yeah, and you have spirit fly swattered him, and you get all of his organs at once.
I pierced every single one in one blow. They lined up perfectly.
I referenced my mom's favorite moment in anime that she's watched. And so she said, "What?" from across my house. Okay. You have put down the Oitug. And you have a moment to breathe.
Ash flutters down to the bottom, to the ground, and then he pukes, and and spark shoots out of his back.
I like the wing thing. Keep
I
doing
don't
that.
know how that happened, though.
Keep
Oh
doing
my
it though. I like it.
It was helpful, but like, Jesus. Oh Lord, Spark, are you okay?
He looks fine.
I'm gonna let it like perch on my shoulder, and I'll
Yeah. And you all
walk
notice,
through my puke to Arden.
when you all look back, the wolves have disappeared. The grass shifting further and further away.
I want to look up to the sky. And I want to hold on to my the dream catcher around my collar, and I'm gonna send up a verbal thank you to the god the druidic god of the north of death, because it's the one-eyed wolf, right?
The Night Wolf.
Yeah, the night wolf.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm gonna say thank you to him. Say, but do you know what he means by why did I make him do this? I just kind of listened to him. So like, really, if anyone made him do anything, it's himself. I'm just gonna shrug and look at Adira.
Adira is very tired. She is now fallen, just sitting on the tall grass. That's probably now smushed because of.
And we're going to go on a break.
Ash pukes again.
Hey everybody, we'll be back in 5 minutes.
Oh God.
I can't
Ben.
believe I didn't think about the fact that I was going to be a whale on
Yeah.
land.
What was that? Ben, that was genuinely such a disturbing combat. Like, I was like, what is going on? These things can talk in our head. Why was it in a lake? What's going on?
The biggest issue was that we were split between the two different
Yeah.
islands.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Aster's squishy, and I'm a skirmisher, so I go in and out, so I couldn't really
Yeah.
set up damage.
You were stuck. That was the problem. Was like you couldn't get away from there. Meanwhile, like Ash, my main thing with Ash is like just taking hits, and I couldn't do that. I like this whole fight. I had less than 40 HP. I was more than half. I was like really bloodied.
Yeah, I didn't get bloody. I was like 2 points above bloody at my lowest.
Nice.
Yeah.
That
was brutal.
I was so mad when he made me turn back. I still had 126 hit points left. I almost.
Yeah. I was
it was
hoping-
very difficult.
At the very least, that since it seemed to be targeting you, Whale Aster would just be sitting there soaking damage, and I would just be up behind it, stabbing it a lot.
That's what I was hoping it would happen
That was
too.
best
But
case scenario.
We would have another 3 rounds of combat to go if that were the case.
I was just gonna keep like gloves
Big tail
cracking
back.
it with my tail, yeah, because I was facing away from it, so I was just gonna be like, all right, yeah, blah 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 blah.
I'm gonna go to the restroom really quickly. When we come back, I will we'll have semi-abridged rewards for this troublesome fight scene, and then we're gonna kind of speed up a little bit.
When do our characters get therapy, Ben?
Nope. You don't. Therapy doesn't exist.
Man,
Just kidding. It does exist, but not in the way that you think of. Oh, fantasy.
man, when I used that Wrath of Nature and then immediately went down, I was like, man, that would have been such a nice spell had I not died immediately. Although I wonder why he said keep it up. Now I'm curious.
I have no idea.
I was half worried that it was because I was dead. If it ate me, then the spell would turn on you guys.
How many times did you go down?
Twice.
Twice? Okay.
In a row.
I like the idea that Arden didn't even see half of that encounter. You guys teleporting the entire wolf thing.
Yep.
Didn't even see any of them.
I almost, whenever I teleported, I half thought of teleporting above him, right above him, and then casting polymorph again and turning back into a sperm whale and just landing right on top of him.
Polymorph Ash 40 feet up into a sperm whale. Just comes careening down like a blubbery meteor.
What I extremely cannot wait for is that because you still get to use your racial and class features whenever you wild shape. So now I can turn into things and then teleport as things and use my breath weapon as things. But I can't cast any spells. And luckily neither of those are spells. Oh my god. I texted my friend and I was like, yeah, I think I'm about to die. And she was like, in D&D? And I was like, yeah. And she said, oh my god, I thought you were talking about real life. It's like, no.
I thought about using my new ability, but it says that you must share a language, and I don't think I would share a language with Oitugs.
Yeah,
I think that's like a psychic thing they were doing, so...
same. Wait, do I have protection from psychic stuff? No, I don't. Okay. Probably should have been something I looked at before that battle. I don't think I do. Because I know, like, my whole thing is about, like, the Fae stuff. And I know that elves get, like, the protection from being charmed or, like, put to sleep and stuff because of their Fae ancestry. So I don't know if that was going to be the same thing with me or not. But it turns out...
What did you guys get for your... What do you guys get for your new abilities?
I got Panache, which lets me make a charisma check contested by their wisdom, like an insight. And if I succeed, they're hostile to me. If they're hostile to me, they get disadvantage on attack rolls against anyone other than me, and can't make opportunity attacks against targets other than me. So it really just...
literally you just want to fight the...
It's a taunt. Yeah. Yeah. And I go, hey, what are you, scared? Look at me. I'm a thin boy with a tiny sword. You can't take me? And then they focus on me, and you guys can just beat the living hell out of them. If they're not hostile to me, I can charm someone.
Oh, that's handy.
That is handy.
Hey, everybody, welcome
And
back.
then you got... Oh, you got an ASI, too. Good. Awesome.
I'm going to wait just a second. Hey,
I got the... Oops, sorry.
We're about to start again. Sorry, I had to chase my dog around the house because he grabbed a pack of gum off the counter and was pulling the sticks out and trying to swallow them.
Oh, no.
That would
What a
not
bastard.
be
I live with Marmaduke, but he's tiny.
Oh my god, Adira, your stats are, like, all so, like...
She balanced.
She's, like, crazy, which makes so much sense. Like, she is a balanced woman. She knows what she needs. What is your 12? Is that Dex?
Intelligence.
Okay. Man, we're a bunch of dummies, huh?
Most D&D parties are. So hey everybody, welcome back to the Sunken World Saga. You, the party, have just defeated these strange creatures, and now you are left on this isle.
Are you all okay?
Yeah, I'm feeling fine.
Ugh. I'm sore.
Why did you go there? Why was it going after you like that?
You know, I can answer one of those questions, but the other one, he just shrugs.
What about the wolves that came? What were they from?
I think that was the night wolf. He's one of our gods from back home. Well, one of my druidic village's gods. He's pretty cool. He resides over, death.
Oh.
And things of this such. But it's he doesn't like make you die. He just guides you along. A lot of people don't really talk to him much. But I give him a head a word here or there every once in a while. He's pretty cool.
What are these?
Yeah, so when you look at these, what they appear to be are some type of ritual gravestone, maybe? Dug into the ground, but there's carving on it in a language that only one of you knows how to read.
Look at it.
Yeah, it's Druidic.
Oh.
What's it say?
Hello.
Hi.
But beneath you, it basically is just and it is much more casual than the presentation kind of leads you to think. But each of them says in slightly different language, beneath this rock lies the body of a druid who came south seeking the Garden of Glass.
Seeking the garden. I relay that to everybody.
If you, traveler, know these words, dig beneath the greatest stone here. Our gift shall go to you.
The greatest stone. Does that mean like biggest? Oh, which one looks the greatest? Is that something I have to determine for myself? I feel like Aster is actually probably saying this out loud. Just talking to himself.
May I roll a history check to see if I know anything about this?
This is something that I know.
It would be a very tiny percentage, but yes. You know that the glass garden, in a because you practice Kshatrianism, in one of the lessons that you took in the early days of your conversion, you recall that they were discussing other beliefs in the world and the common elements of them that make it so that, the Kshatrian belief that maybe Ashura Mazdan isn't the only god. Maybe other religions have some truth to them too, and we should be respectful. Part of it was, there's this commonality, and in many of the religions of the world, when the gods came into being, there was already something on this world. And it was a garden of plants filled with animals, but everything inside of it was glass.
Okay.
I know of this, right? This is why I was sent away, correct?
Yeah, it's the dream that you had.
Yeah. I turned to them and I said, I think I was supposed to find this place. Is there anything that I recall from things that I have learned growing up that would, point to the greatest rock? Or, something that would give me a clue for what I'm looking for?
Yeah, you remember there was a druidic lesson you had once about, when you're arranging things, when you're setting up a burial site or of an important ritual, the presentation, what really draws the eye is important.
I'm gonna. Could you guys help me move this rock? I'm kind of weak.
Okay. Okay. Adira gets into a squat pose.
Ash just goes, "You wait, everybody, I'm gonna try something. Just move over to the side real quick."
But, be careful.
Yeah, cool. All right, and then I'm gonna take a step back.
Oh, God.
And then I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the rock and see if Repelling Blast pushes it.
Wait, no!
I did it.
Okay. Can you read to me what that invocation does?
When you hit a creature with Eldritch Blast, you can push the creature up to 10 feet away from you in a straight line.
Okay. The rock is not a creature.
Okay.
So you all just watch as this Eldritch Blast does, blow a chunk of this rock off. enough of the rock that maybe it could be moved, or maybe something else could be done.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
I thought that might have done more.
I can't do this. Yeah, I'm trying, but I got noodles.
That's a 16.
It's a 14.
Wait, what do you want us to roll?
I haven't asked for anything.
Oh.
Yeah.
If you'd like to do a strength check or an athletics check.
Aster told me to push this rock.
It's an advantage, right? Because we're all pushing together. Oh, you know what? Here, step back.
You all have pushed the rock into the water.
Okay. What's under it?
Underneath the rock, there is. This was the only rock that seems like it was not like deep in the ground, but there is sort of a loamy, softer dirt beneath it, in sort of a divot. Something that would be easy to dig into.
I'm gonna dig into it.
All right, you begin to dig, and you dig, and you dig until you feel like you have hit something stone.
There's something down here, guys. What is it?
And you all work together, because it's expedient, and you manage to open... You find basically a casket of stone, big enough for about a halfling.
Whoa.
Why are y'all looking at me like that?
I'll open it.
Okay. Inside, you open it, and there is in beautiful druidic robes, the same fashion that your teachers wore, the same fashion that the druids of the north have worn for generations, is there. And you see that inside of it there is a skeleton, but it's not a dry or frightening skeleton, because you can see that flowers have been growing around this body. Flowers that don't require sunlight. And mushrooms and little bits of fungus and clover. Moss, not fungus. Moss is a fungus. But basically, it looks like he was buried on top of a layer of dirt inside of his casket, this small halfling druid, and plants have constantly been growing around him. And you see they're sort of in the gaps in his skeleton, they are like flowers blooming through them. But he has a few things. On one of his arms, he has these 3 bracelets. They are sort of silver that can be tightened around the forearm, and there is a single red bead on each of them.
Whoa.
There are 3 of those. Around his neck, you see hanging loosely, there is a choker of, it's like reeds and roots. It seems ancient and old. And around his other hand, his right hand, there is a sort of, it's his bicep, basically. There is one of the armlets that Vikings would wear. And you see that there are a bunch of runes carved around it. Old runes, stags and wolves seemingly intermingling, walking beside each other, seem to be carved across it. Like, under the runes. There are like these big runes, and then there's like slight small carvings into it. And I'm putting that one in here now.
I'm gonna gingerly take them off.
Did you mean gingerly?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, I
Isn't
thought you
it?
said genderly.
No.
That's what I heard too.
That's what I heard.
I'm
Might
like,
be-
gender.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have drawn attention to that. I'm sorry. That was a dick move. I'm sorry.
No, that's funny. Yeah, I'm gonna gingerly take them off, and the whole time I'm doing it, I'm gonna say thank you again to all the gods from back in Yorn, but I'm going to give a special thanks to the Night Wolf, because he helped us out and also, he watches over the dead. So I think that he might have a hand in the beauty of this man's burial. Do I recognize who this would be?
No.
No. Um, so, well, the reason I was sent to my druid village, the reason I left my druid village is kind of connected to the reason I was there, but there was a prophecy that like I would be in danger or something. Then right before I left, the reason I left is I had a dream that I was meant to find this place. I think that might be why it was focusing on me. But aren't these flowers super pretty? Like, you guys, this is why I do it. This is why I hand out flowers.
Esther, what sort of danger are you supposed to be in?
He just looks at the deer and shrugs. I don't know.
What was that thing that was what was that?
He looks at Ash and just shrugs again. Huh?
Ash's eye starts to twitch.
I mean, I heard it calling out to me. It kind of woke me up. It's a very pretty song. I mean, did you guys see my dance moves back there? I think I was really, really cutting up the turf.
Esther, I don't think this is a positive.
What do you mean?
You may have found this place, but
You almost died. Like, you got really close to dying. Again.
Yeah, it happens.
But, like, it shouldn't happen this often, you know?
Yeah, I guess. But dying is just kind of the cycle of things. I mean, if I died, I would probably go into a burial like this. I mean, look at how beautiful that is. I mean, if I die, I kind of just keep living. You know what I mean?
Well, you don't get a burial like this if you get eaten.
Well, no, but like I would just become nutrients for something else. Oh,
For that, and Ash points at the oozing pile of flesh.
Yeah, but look, then something would come along and kill it, and it's gonna decompose into. Actually, do I even know words like that? It's gonna go into the ground. It's gonna give this place life.
Right, but like, just because life or whatever, that cycle continues, doesn't mean that you should be throwing yourself into death.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. Although, to be honest, that just kind of felt pulled. Couldn't really stop it. It's a really pretty song. Also, it kept talking in my language, so.
Adira's gonna stand up. We should leave.
Oh, also, thank you. I don't know who brought me up the first time, but the second time, Adira, I know that. I know that one was you. And I'm also going to turn to Arden and say, also, kind of dipped out. But, like,
When?
I didn't mean to, yeah. Glad you survived. I'm going to pat him on the shoulder.
You mean I was fighting that thing alone?
Well, that's why I came over to back you up.
Okay.
I mean, it was only like a quick few seconds.
Next time when you do that, be really loud.
Oh, sorry. I said run, but I think it like came out as I teleported. So like I think, you know, the space might have just eaten up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are any of these flowers like? Do any of these have seeds?
They all have seeds. You get 10 new seeds.
Yay!
And you all have this talk while going back towards the farm.
I want to show somebody. I have 3 more uses, and I'll be like, guys, look what I found out I can do. I'm gonna grab people one at a time and teleport them 30 feet. Poof, poof.
Stop it.
Enough.
I think I'd probably do Arden first, because I feel bad for leaving him.
He's very nonplussed. It's no. Nonsense. No, none of that.
I'm like, look, wasn't that cool, Ash? I'm gonna reach my hand out.
I'm gonna be like, put me inside.
Put you inside. Oh, okay.
Well,
Which
I'm gonna-
teleport us inside.
Okay, you all get inside at the same time as Adira and Arden walk in. And when you all come in, you see that there is one person asleep and one person awake. But they are on top of the same bedroll. There is a sleeping Tove, just on his back, sleeping, with his arm beneath and around an awake Bruna, who is sort of curled onto his chest. With one
How
of
was
her
it,
sides.
Bruna?
Bruna is the one who is awake, and when you all come in, she rolls away from him.
How was it?
She just turns and looks at the wall.
It sounded like y'all were having a lot of fun.
Adira, like her hands are over her mouth. She looks overjoyed.
Ash has fallen asleep already.
Yeah.
Arden's gonna collapse onto a bedroll.
All right, and everybody has a long rest.
Oh, thank God.
And everybody hits the road.
Yay! Okay, so
On the road again.
my hit points.
They go back up to full.
They go back up to full. Okay.
Except
Wait.
-5.
Oh, except -5. Okay, so it is still.
Mhm.
All right, dope. Before
In the morning, everybody has a little dance party with Spark. So we all get.
Just playing the
let me-
music.
Yeah, just playing some music with Spark. And
No, who is playing the music?
who plays an instrument? I don't think Ash has any instruments.
I don't.
Tove basically just kind of gets a bucket from the cart and sits it down and starts stomping his foot and slapping his knee.
Oh.
And he slowly begins to sing, but it is a Viking dirge. So it's basically it just sounds to you all like
We're all bouncing around.
Yes, Spark. Well, I feel like he's just doing that, and then Spark just starts really getting into the music, like bumping up and down, and then we all start playing with him, and we all get 9 temporary hit points.
Hey.
Nice.
Um,
And everybody hits the road.
Before I went to bed, just so we know how these things work, I have Identify. I'm going to ritualistically cast Identify on the 3 things we found.
Yep. So who's going to take each of them?
So the red bead bracelets, is that 3 bracelets or is that 1 bracelet
It's 3
with
bracelets.
3 charges? So it is 3 bracelets. I'm gonna hand each of those out to all 3. I can already. I mean, you guys saw I can already do this. So here, share the wealth. So I give everybody a red bead bracelet, and then Um. Anyway, uh, you know, I think so. Do. Oh, I don't know. I'm trying to think of who this would best go to. Um, I'm gonna adorn my uh, Dreamcatcher to the Willow Choker, just like tie it on, and make that be my new choker. Um, but then the band of the Staghorn. So I think this would be pretty useful for either of you. And I'm looking at Adira and Arden. So any weapon that any weapon attack you make while you have this thing deals an extra 2d4 poison. And Adira, I know you use your mace. And Arden, I know you use Montoya. Ash and I, we're both pretty spelly people. I mean, I think it'd benefit either of you, to be honest.
Adir is going to look down at it and then look at Arden.
I mean, it's up to you. Weapons are my only thing, so anything would help.
It's got these cool
magic.
It's got these cool etchings on it. There's like a
there's also the whole family crest being, a big horned forest animal of some sort. Maybe like a stag. I have some kind of personal connection with the animal, but it's up to you ultimately.
I don't really want to exactly do poison damage, so that seemed more like your thing.
If anything, I was looking into creating poisons on my own in my spare time.
See,
so that I could
thought
slather my
you might be
weapons
the
with
type
those.
of person.
That would be very useful.
I am not. I like the way I do my things.
So
Ash just gives a thumbs up. Well, I do have a question though, because I know that Arden, you have a lot of.
Okay, we can have
items.
this talk after.
Yeah. No worries.
I do know that I'm getting close to it, so I am gonna, just so it's a little better, you have trouble sneaking, Adira, and I want to give her the invisibility necklace. I'm pretty good at hiding without it. I think you might need this. Just a little help if you need to sneak around with us sometime.
Thank you. I feel like a lady.
Oh, that was good.
Travel montage. You all make it beyond the walls of Seldamus. The walls of Seldamus are massive, high, thick, sort of blasted reddish orange clay concrete color, with these massive towers in between each section of the wall. The main wall seems to have been built a very long time ago, and this massive square, and we'll get a better look at it in a second, but as you are going towards the Gate of the Dove, which is the southernmost gate, you all on your cart and horse that are definitely on the map, you all pass through Gate Town, which is a small community that exists. It's where a lot of the farmers who live in this, who work for the city, basically, it's where they operate. And you're going forward. And this is just an example that this world is lived in, and there's stuff going on. And you make it to the gate.
Seems like a beautiful town. I want to look around and see what there is, unless you don't care.
You can look around.
We'll just make a quick research. Anything interesting in Gate Town?
You just see there are some kids. I made some kid tokens specifically to put into Gate Town. You see that there are some kids playing with a hoop and a stick.
Oh, I love that game.
You want to go play?
I'm surprised they haven't made Hoop and Stick 2 yet.
I know. It's like
the first one's so popular.
Yeah, but how could you really add on to Hoop and Stick 1.
Yeah, how do you improve a perfect thing?
You watch as one of the kids, right as Adira says, "How would you improve on Hoop and Stick 1?" You watch as this kid, who's holding a large carpet, just reaches into it and pulls out a second stick.
Oh my god.
There you go.
God damn it.
He's made it. Hoop and Stick 2. We watched it happen.
The
These kids, they
sequel's
gotta
never
patent
better
quick.
than the original, though.
Okay.
Have you played Ball and Cup 2?
Are we going to
Ooh.
stop at this town, though?
I mean, I'm down to look around.
There's not much here. Is that the vibe that I was getting then?
That's pretty much, yeah. Like, it seems
Okay.
like this is like a town for farmers. None of the buildings really stick out. They all seem kind of similar.
Perfect.
Like, maybe it's a place that you could come back and you could find some secrets, but at the
We've got
moment,
other things to do.
at the moment, who knows, you know?
I know you can scry on a place and on a person. Can you scry on an object?
You can. No, you can't. Sorry. If you look at the spell, you can tell me what it says.
On the same plane of existence. The target must make a wisdom saving throw, which is modified by how. Okay, so instead of targeting a creature, you can choose a location you have seen before as the target of the spell when you do this. Okay, so no. So I can't do a thing, but I can do a person. Okay.
Okay, so you're not doing anything?
Well, I'm gonna bring it up in a minute.
Okay, just you bring it up as the cart rolls closer to the gate. If you would like. Or you don't have to.
No, I'll wait. They told me not to jump into dying, so.
Okay. And the gate rolls forward, and one of the guards comes forward and just kind of looks at each of you and then turns, walks to the gate, takes a massive gate knocker and just rings it on it 3 times. And the gate slowly opens inward. And you all enter the city of Seldamus.
Do we see that this is called the Dove Gate? The Gate of Doves? Whatever. The gate of the dove.
Yes, there are a bunch of doves gilded onto this massive iron gate.
I'm gonna lean up to Adira after we go through the gate. Didn't that one guy say that the doves are bad?
Which guy?
Uh,
The magistrate?
well, I was trying not to say it because we said we wouldn't spill a secret. But yeah, him.
Sorry. Yeah, I guess.
Was there something we were supposed to do?
But weren't we
No.
looking for that wizard for Arden?
We'll figure out things later with that guy. Adira says,
we
then
should
winking
establish
poorly.
ourselves first.
Oh yeah.
Just find somewhere to lodge, and then go from there.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Should we be on like alert?
Well, be on alert, but don't be on alert. You know? Like, just keep an eye out. Don't
Don't be
actively
suspicious.
act like you're cautious.
Okay.
Aster closes one eye and just looks around, keeping that eye out.
Okay, and you all make your way into the city proper, the Wanders District, where it seems like the majority of the less affluent live in large housing that seems mostly uniform, but the houses do seem really well built. You'll notice there is a massive, ancient tree, likely hundreds of years old, partially living and partially dying by the looks of it. You can get from a passerby that there are many places that you can stay, many inns, the like, many taverns to stop in at. There are places to find work, if you're interested. If you're not, who cares?
Should we try to get a gig while we're here, just to fill the old coffers again?
Yeah, it would fill the coffers. It would also help with an alibi, considering we are here to,
Oh yeah.
And Ash like draws against his throat,
Yeah.
and then he makes a prayer motion.
Real
Adira
subtle.
sort of puts her hands on her head.
Like this
Her head in
group,
her hand.
two real subtle members of this group, Adira and Ash.
Ash is also very good at deception. He's just not quiet about it.
Okay, so Tove,
He likes to tell everyone he's good at deception.
Tove,
Yes.
Tove and Bruna pull the old standard, hey, we're gonna go...
We're gonna go on a date. We know you're going on a date. It's fine. Go on a date.
No, they're
It's a
gonna
lovely
go
town.
they're gonna go put the cart away. Board the horses in the cart.
Yeah, they are.
Alright. And you three, grody folk, what would you
gonna
like to do?
Us
gonna
three.
go-
There are four of us.
You four grody folk. Well, one of you isn't grody.
They're gonna go do it again.
Arden is not grody.
Sure. Stop it.
Yeah, guys, I heard him last night before I went to
Ash
sleep.
casts prestidigitation to make Aster's mouth taste like soap.
Man, that's an interesting taste.
We need to wash your mouth
Find
out.
lodging.
Let's find some lodging.
Alright, and you find an
then
inn, and it's cheap, and you can stay there.
Perfect.
I'm
Our favorite.
going to. I was given good word by the enchanter in our last holdover that the enchanter I was looking for, who enchanted my sword, is here. I'm going to see if he can do the same for my dagger. If anyone wants to tag along.
Oh yeah, that's a great idea. Wait, actually, did you want him to enchant this dagger? And I hold out the bone dagger that I have.
That might be good.
Yeah, maybe you can use this. You can take it if you want it. I've got
Oh.
this really good one here. So
Mine's. I think mine's just a little bit better. It's crafted newer. It's a +2.
oh, okay. Well, that's fancy.
I should
I'll join you.
tell you all there is something that immediately catches your eye. Between the massive ancient buildings with these beautiful domes and prosceniums all around you, they certainly draw the eye. But one thing draws the eye because it just sticks out from everything that seems to be old and pristine and built to a theme. Far away, but seemingly down one of the larger streets of the city, you see a massive tower.
Ooh, whoa.
Goes maybe 70 feet into the air.
Oh shit.
It is a very soft and delicate pink.
Oh my god. What's outside of it?
You can just see the tower from here. It's a soft and delicate pink.
I don't know what that is.
Hun,
Uh,
what's,
As Ash.
Hun, what's the shade of pink that you like?
Pastel pink.
There's a pastel pink.
Aw.
My colors are blush and bashful.
What do we want to do about that tower?
Do you guys want to go check out that giant pink tower?
I mean, look.
Deer's gonna grab Aster's arms and be like, "We should perhaps do a few things to get ready to visit there."
What do you mean? It's
Why? What's wrong with the
purple tower.
tower?
It's just a giant pink tower. Bet it's harmless.
Well, it's probably a museum or something. You know, it's so big. It's probably like a museum or like a place
Since
of
I did-
worship.
Yeah, since I did learn about, and I know that, I forget how do you pronounce this god's name, is the god of the sky. Is it right to intuit that like pretty much that is that tower? The Dur?
Dior is the name of the god.
Dior.
Probably not. This looks like a wizard tower.
I'm gonna look at Ash. Does he look back at me?
Sure.
I'm gonna wink, give him a nod, and then I'm gonna look at Adira and I'm gonna say, "Pink Tower seems like fun." I'm gonna grab Ash's arm, and I'm gonna teleport it 30 feet away.
Do I have to be willing?
I think you do, or there's a save.
Yeah, I don't go with you.
So make a, let's say, charisma saving throw against
Oh.
the spell save DC of Aster.
Oh no.
He's got high charisma, but Aster's got a high spell save DC. Okay, yeah, Ash goes with him.
Yeah, it was a 16.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk back to everybody else. I'm like, dude, like, this is cool and all, but like, we got the stuff to do. Like, we should at least go as a group. I'm sure it's a fun tower and whatnot, but like, come on, let's make sure everybody's got their stuff done.
Yeah, you're right.
Don't stop teleporting me without my consent, man. That's not cool.
What business does Adira want to get done before going?
She just really didn't want to go too soon.
Well, also the mall head. Don't forget about that.
Yeah.
Can we? Would Aster have checked that as well with
Oh,
that spell?
Yeah.
There were like
yeah.
there was the I'll read you off what we found last session. The sword that had the detachable amethyst in it that did psychic damage, and the mall head that Adira took from the
Yes,
head's
I would have.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna need to check that out.
Yeah, take your time. I just wanted to make
I'll
sure that we
tell
got
you
that
all
on the
later.
record. Cool.
So is there anything that you have in mind that you
Adira,
want to do?
Adira wants to see a blacksmith about getting the mall head onto, making it an actual mall again.
Okay, that will take 3 days, and it will be 10 gold.
Okay, she pays.
Okay. The blacksmith character that I had in mind for this part of town isn't interesting.
Okay.
Just a meat and potatoes 28-year-old blacksmith with no children.
Just a meat and potatoes.
He's really focusing on his work right now. Shit, I like this guy now.
He's trying to build
Yeah.
up his
I said
portfolio.
one sentence about him, and I like him.
I was like, Ben, you're actually making a fun character. I don't know what you're doing.
He's only working on his CV.
Yep.
He doesn't have a lot of like major works yet, but
Okay, so
what he
what are
does
you all
have
doing?
is good.
I gave him a flower.
Okay, you gave him a flower.
I'm not doing anything. I'm just following everybody else around, making sure that everybody's safe.
Do you all
Let's go to
ask?
the enchanter.
I want to go see Ocumenus about my knife.
Sure. How do you find out where Ocumenus is?
I'm gonna ask around some of the marketplace.
Yep, make an
if
investigation
anybody-
check.
Okay.
Sorry, I put people in the market, but the laptop was having connection issues, so none of them showed up, so I decided, let's just leave this weird empty map. Yeah, you walk up to a group of people talking, and you interject, hey, where's Ocumenus? Where does he live? And they point to the large pink tower.
Huh. We're going to the Pink Tower.
Let's go.
And
This
this
sounds
map
great.
is when you have walked towards the pink tower. There is a wall that surrounds the courtyard that the pink tower is in the center of. Looking at the map, you can see that there is a sort of square around it. That square is this courtyard. Seems very big. As you approach the wall, you see that there is a wooden gate. There is no guard. Instead, there is what looks like a sort of glass box built into the wall, filled with a black liquid.
Huh.
Ash is gonna tap on the glass.
What do you make of this?
Yeah, okay. You tap on the glass, and floating up, you just see these, like, blue wooden letters sort of float into place and sort of rock and stop, and then all sort of go like a wave in this liquid that you have disturbed. And it says, "What business have you with Ocumenus, the master of this tower?" That's what it reads. It doesn't have a voice.
Okay. Do I just respond?
You
Okay,
see those blocks all fall and sort of seem to disappear into the blackness, and then you just see, yes.
Oh, well, I'm seeking enchantment services. I have a sword that was enchanted by Ocumenus a few towns over, really.
Question
I quite
mark?
like it. Yes, the sword's named Montoya. If
May
you can
I
see?
see?
It, yes. On guard, and then I let go.
Ah, yes. Fine work. I have guests at the moment.
Of course.
Please be polite.
Naturally.
And the door opens.
I'm gonna turn and glare at Aster, just like, be polite.
Why's he looking at me?
Alright.
I don't know.
Give him a very nice flower.
Oh, okay. Got it. He starts.
Oh my god, what?
As we're walking up, I'm rummaging through my seeds for the nicest of flowers that I would have.
Okay, and you all start
these
to walk
Living flamingos.
forward, and you see that there are... What are those? There's like some strange sort of lawn decorations around this thing. They're like these fake birds that couldn't possibly exist, and then you watch as a group of these pink fake birds start to walk in semi-unison, and you are looking at a ton of flamingos.
Oh, I love this.
You know, I think honestly, if it wasn't for the last monster that we fought, this would have seemed really strange to me.
And they all
But-
walk forward towards you, not seeming to expect food, but certainly like... Like, they all kind of have like a thing of like, I'm a fucking flamingo, what do you got for me?
I don't know what you eat, or I would feed you.
What are these things?
They're all just sort of doing that stiff flamingo waddle.
I'm gonna wild shape into one.
Alright, Master becomes a flamingo.
And that's his wild shape noise.
Yep.
Sorry.
Spark is looking at them really confused.
Yeah, I'm like, Spark's probably just like on Ash's head and trying to pull his hair up to hide in Ash's hair.
Yeah.
Spark!
But as you get closer, you see that the tower is basically marble. And it all just sort of goes up and up and up until at the top you see, now that you are closer, you see that it's kind of swaying at the top. And its head looks kind of like one of the heads of these birds.
Oh.
Can I fly? Can flamingos fly?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna fly. I'm gonna ask them what they eat in their flamingo language.
What have you got? One of them says.
I don't know. What do you want?
I would like... Do you have any salmon eggs? One of the other one comes over. Hey, baby!
Hey, baby.
Have you got any... Whoa, what are you doing? I don't like it when you do that.
Oh, sorry.
You got any nice worms?
No.
Well, how about
But-
any bread? I like
Bread?
little scraps of bread.
I think I have bread.
These guys all talk like members of the original Rat Pack. You all can feed the flamingos.
You got some
The bear
bread.
does not
I'm
feed the
gonna
feed the
start tearing
flamingos.
off bread. I can't wait.
Oh.
I'm just gonna
All right, and you notice that the this tower has no door.
Hey, do you guys know how to get inside?
Oh, well, when people show up, they just kind of open the door.
Like we do, or like
No,
swear-
we can open the door. Those things, and he kind of indicates to the rest of the party. They open the door.
Where's the door?
It's, I don't know. Depends on how people walk towards the tower.
Well, I'm gonna like thrust my head. What's this pink thing in the center?
Ash is leaning over the pink
That is
pool.
the tower.
Oh, that's a tower. Oh, okay.
That is the tower. I'm sorry. There is the map software that I have doesn't have a
Okay.
circular roof, and I can't change the color. And the roof of this is definitely pink.
Yeah.
I was thinking this was like the flamingos pool, and like the tower started like over here.
No, sorry.
That's what I thought too.
I didn't. This map should have been bigger.
Ash is he's got his hand on the stone and he's like
Oh yeah, when
walking
you reach
around
out
it.
to the stone. Oh hey, you feel a knob.
Turns it, opens
And
it,
you feel like you're opening a door.
I'm gonna be like,
walks inside.
I'll find you some salmon eggs, and
So
I'll be back later.
before you open it very far, it opens out. By the way, a head pokes itself out, and it is a man in about his late 20s. He is a human man. He looks like he's from northern Hallandor. Hello. You are the guests who have come for the enchantment, yes?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. This is Ocumenus is entertaining at the moment, but he has asked that he be allowed to make a entrance. So please come in. His guests are having a bit of a conversation over by the fires, so simply wait by the door once you come in, please.
Yeah, sure.
All right, and once you all enter, you see it is much larger on the inside than it is on the out. You see that
All right.
there is a massive carpet, a rug of sorts, in the middle of the room. There is a fireplace over by the wall, but it's more of a fire pit with several accoutrements hanging it over it. There is another map, but I'm doing something on it before we continue. There is a little patch of plants in one corner, a sort of garden inside, but they all seem to be potted. On near those plants, there is a stuffed, odd reptilian creature. Two of them, actually. They are human in size, standing on 2 feet, with very small arms and long heads, almost like a rounded alligator.
A T-Rex.
No, they're human inside.
They're
They're human
raptors.
inside.
There's a pair of raptors. The ones that are the ones that look like velociraptors, but are actually what they were called.
Utah Raptors.
Is that what they were called?
Yeah, those are the big ones.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
those.
Very different from the Nevada Raptors.
Oh, don't even. If you suggest that they're similar at all, the people from Utah are gonna come and, well, they're Mormons, so they're not gonna like hurt you, but they'll
It
be.
was just some white dude from Utah found him first. I'm not lying. Like, they were found in
my
Utah,
God.
that's it.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah.
And he couldn't have named them like the Jazz Raptors. I'm
No,
just
it
kidding.
was
They have, like, an actual name. It's just, like...
Yeah,
they're
no, I get
the
you.
Mormon Raptors.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just
anyway,
Utah
we're off
Predator.
track. We're off track.
I like dinosaurs.
He's like, no jokes.
I like dinosaurs too. Okay, but you see, so Walter is a tall, thin human man. He's in a very nice black suit with a white sort of ruffle shirt on. He has very nice trousers, like sort of tapered perfectly, and he has on these white sort of combination shoes with a like pointed toe. And he stands very properly. You do see that the guests that he was speaking of is you just see the backs of their head, and they are sitting on a sofa together near the fire. One of them is a woman. You can't really tell her age, but she has jet black hair. She is wearing a robe that indicates that she is from, most likely, Shuhan. And then the other guest is a man. You can see he has this long sort of salt and pepper hair swept back, and he is wearing a sort of silvery robe. He has very broad shoulders. And now we will go to the map. And you can see that there is a staircase that seems to go to nowhere at the top of the room. I'm going to give discerning people a quick look at some of the tokens. Walther is the name of the gentleman who answered the door. His token is just that I liked that token, and I used it for a bad guy, but now it's just Walther. Then, over by the fire, there's a pair of faces.
Oh my.
Okay. But now your eyes are sort of drawn to the stairs as a puff of smoke starts to trail down it.
Oh my god.
And you see some sort of figure appear at the top, but he's kind of cast in shadow. And he slowly begins to descend. And you see that he is a dwarf. A dwarf wearing a smoking jacket that's the same color as the walls of his tower. He wears
I love it.
a very fine, dark red sort of tunic beneath it, but it's very thin by the looks of it. He has jet black trousers on and a pair of sort of lounging around shoes on. He holds this long tube. It seems like it's almost made out of a polished bamboo with some kind of contraption on the end that he is holding, and that seems to have some type of fire inside of it so that it can smoke. And you see he is sucking on the other end of it as he descends, and then he lets out a long exhalation from his nostrils, and when he does, you see it roll around past his elegantly waxed mustache. And he steps down. And he looks at all of you and he says, "Oh, welcome. Hello. Or good of you to come." And he starts to walk over, and you see he kind of like rocks towards you, and there's a sort of vacantness in his walk. Quite a pleasure to have you here. I understand that you've brought something that I made once. That seems a marvelous piece. Montoya, is it? Yes, I helped a father and a son craft this piece. Do you mind if I hold it there, dear boy?
Yes, of course. And I sheath or without.
Oh, without for me.
Oh, of course.
And he
I draw it and hand it to him.
takes it, and he kind of like swishes it like a person who's never held a sword before would hold it.
Ash takes a half step back.
This is a marvelous piece of work. I modeled it, the use of it after a friend of mine. I watched him fight across Walhan, and he kind of swishes it dramatically, and Walther just kind of steps back in like perfect time. And I thought, my God, if I could put that form into magic, writ across a blade, I thought it would simply be marvelous. And then he takes a long drag from this pipe thing that he has. Marvelous piece of work. Thank you for letting me hold it.
Yes, of course.
Anything that you have, if you don't mind. It's going to have to wait. I'm in the midst of a discussion. And anyone who's worthy of carrying that, well, they might have something to say. Walther! And Walther walks over next to him. And he says, I think your lessons are concluded. If you would like to stay, you can, but thank you for indulging me and allowing me to make an entrance in my own home. Thank you. And he says, of course, master. Thank you. And he turns and he leaves through the same door that you all came in. So, if you would like to follow me...
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
And as he walks, you notice he is really, really thin for a dwarf. Like, it looks like he probably doesn't eat much.
It's rude to comment on that, though. That's
Yes.
we don't know his circumstance.
I say, you young, Galadriel. We have guests, please.
Oh,
And you notice as you get closer, you see that the woman, Yu-Yan, maybe, seems to be putting something into a satchel. Like she is removing her hands from a satchel. Like she has just slid something into it. And she turns and smiles to you, and she is a very elegant beauty. She's startling when you look at her. And the man is, equally startling, but in different ways. She is from Shuhan. She is in a dress that seems to be of a really interesting design, if not really well-picked materials. And she smiles at you all, and it's a lovely smile. And then she says, "You all right? How you doing?"
I'm gonna roll a wisdom check to not fall in love. Crit.
All right. Ash has fallen in love.
Wait, I'm a halfling. Let's see if I.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
No.
Ash falls in love for a second, and then he hears the voice, and he's like,
Yeah, I was
she's
about- Adira is nearby after, so she mutters to him, "That voice is not what I was expecting."
Flamingo Aster just fluffs his wings a little bit.
Oh god, I forgot you were that.
My name's Yu-Yon. It's a pleasure to meet you.
hello, I'm Arden, and I do a bow. These are my friends, Ash, Adira. The flamingo is Aster. He has a habit of transforming into animals.
I wave my wing.
We'd never seen the birds outside before, and he was quite smitten by them, so he decided to take their form.
Ah, flamingos. Very interesting creatures. They like to move as a group. It's very intriguing to see them go long distances. They will all slow down for the member in the back. That's Galadriel. That's Galadriel. This wizard who's sitting on the sofa. He has this long, well-kept, sort of graying, brownish beard. And then his hair, there's a little bit more black mixed in with the dark brown, but then there are these long streaks of gray. And you see that on his side, he has this sort of heron mark, sort of around one of his eyes. It's like a mix of a tattoo and like a birthmark almost. And he is very handsome.
I will say I didn't even recognize my own drawing.
Ask
I was like-
girls to not fall in love. I'm just kidding. Sorry.
This is my drawing. He's a fancy dwarf.
Good job, Ben.
Thank you.
Good job.
He's a very fancy dwarf. I'm Galadriel. It's nice to meet you all.
Ash walks up to shake his hand.
He shakes your hand.
Nice to meet you. My name's Ash.
Ash,
That's
a pleasure.
Arden.
Arden?
Adira just sort of nods at both of them. I'm Adira.
Lady Dira?
No, just Adira.
My apologies.
I guess I'll come out of Flamingo Aster form, but I'll fluff a little bit before I do it.
Ash turns away.
And then I
You might want to shield your eyes.
Both of them just watch it and have no reaction.
You know, I
I-
think I've become desensitized to it too. It's just, it was gross the first time because he chose a horse.
And it was really grotesque how he transformed too.
The
Pardon.
description.
Would any of you care for some tea? Perhaps it would hit the spot for myself. I don't know. It's a sweet tea. It's chai.
Sure.
Yes, of course.
And he begins to pour everybody a cup. You notice that when he pours Yu Yan a cup, she smiles and kind of takes it away from him before he finishes it. And anybody who wants to can make a perception check.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ash, I will say Ash is like super, super suspicious of any drinking or eating at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aster and Adira, you watch as she pours what is clearly rum into this tea.
Oh, I fucking love
Oh,
her.
just into her glass?
I'm gonna roll to fall in love with her again.
Yeah, can I also roll to fall in love
Yeah,
with
I'm
her?
gonna roll to fall in love.
See, you all were like, "Oh, I hate this voice," but then, just like Team One,
No, I
everybody
like-
likes you young.
I like the voice too.
The way that you described her, you think like she's gonna have this really delicate voice, but then she's like, "No, I have a Cockney accent."
Yeah,
Honestly,
classism is bad.
Honestly, I feel like I should just let that natural one stand.
Yeah.
The voice would have, if anything. Oh my god!
Is not Adira's type of woman.
I think the lower score is "I'm in love."
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that's the precedent.
Oh, okay.
Because you're rolling
Arden's
that
score is noticing
That's
everyone
true.
else is falling for her at the same time and going, I'll step back.
No, I asked
Don't want
her
to make this a scene.
I rolled a 13 for falling in love with Caladrius. I don't know what you want to do. With that.
You chose one hell of a person to fall in love with, boy. You know.
I mean, he's a
Hey, you're falling in love with a dead person.
I don't know that.
How do you even know that? Aster doesn't know that.
Oh, Aster doesn't.
That's
I'm joking. We also don't know that Caladrius is a bad person.
I mean, all you all know is he's very handsome.
It's just a room full of handsome folk.
And we're all weak.
Oh, please have a seat, Lord Arden.
Oh,
Please.
of course.
So we were discussing the storms that rocked Wolhan in the weeks previous to now. Oh, I do apologize there, Lord Ash.
Oh, sorry.
Here's some
I'll
tea.
sit on the fire's edge.
And he just like looks at you and his eyes go big. And then he
What?
just lifts his pipe to his mouth and takes like a long.
I'm not sitting in the fire, just on
Right,
the,
but just how
on the edge
close
of
you
the
are. He
fireplace.
thought like for a moment, oh no, I'm gonna watch this little boy die.
He wasn't gonna do anything to stop it. Just let it happen.
And no one else reacts
Listen,
in the room.
I don't know if you all have noticed something about him. And I will say one thing that I did try to draw on him. He is wearing like pink. What's eyelid makeup?
Oh,
Eyeliner?
Eyeshadow?
He's wearing like
Eyeshadow?
pink eyeshadow.
I love him.
All right. So we all have our tea. I'll sit here next to Lord Arden. But we were discussing the storms that rocked Wolhan. Such a bad bit of business. I don't think that they're going to end. And
Yes, we were on the road when they were happening, so we had to seek shelter a few times.
yeah, I think we accidentally caused it.
He's only joking.
Can I tell you something? And he gets up and like puts a hand on your leg in like a comforting way.
Oh,
I thought the same thing. I blame myself for other people's travel too often. And then he goes back and takes his seat.
look at Adira. Wait.
Yeah, no, it's just it's one of those things where it's like you're out on the road and you say the wrong thing and it's like, oh man, now the gods are cursing me and all that. Like, yeah, right. faster.
Yeah. I don't know much magic myself, but usually when something goes wrong with it, I like to assume most of the things going wrong in my life are a result of that. That might just be my ignorance of the subject, but
No, it sounds right to me. I think.
yeah, I assume it's just coincidence.
I mean, most things are coincidence, and frankly, weird shit happens. Something bad happens to you. That's a really good. It's correlation, not causation, but could be.
Hmm.
Wow, you're so smart.
I would encourage you all not to take any blame on yourself. If there is any reason that the storms are happening, I'm sure that there are many people at different times who caused this. Often, those of us who shape magic do not think of the consequences.
Ah, you're a magic user.
I dabble. And Yu-Yan kind of laughs next to him.
What can you do? I can do this. Poof. Poof.
That's very interesting. And a silvery mist appears around him, and he's in this chair.
I'd show you what I can do, but I have a propensity for, well, things.
I just cast Conjure Bonfire in the fire, and fire just gets a little hotter.
Oh, please, if you're going to set fire to anything, please, set fire to this rug.
Do you want it gone?
I don't... Can I tell you something? And he turns around and looks at it, and he turns back to you and puts a hand, like... He just, like, reaches out and puts a hand, like, on your... Basically, like, your arm, like your elbow.
Mm-hmm.
It's gotten... I thought when I bought it that things would just get better for me, but... I don't feel anything when I walk across it or when I look at it anymore.
Is it like a cursed rug?
Is it just not soft enough?
Adira got wrapped up in one of those cursed rugs once.
It's
Adira's face is suddenly very red, and she sort of slumps into her chair.
No, it's not cursed. It's just... I don't know. It doesn't seem as cute to me anymore.
But if you, I can set it on. I can, Do you want me to?
No, better not. Better not.
Okay. All right. Yeah. No. It's your rug. You let me know. I'll take care of it. So.
Caladrius would be very angry at me for wasting something. And he kind of like does like a fake like performance of a pout, and then goes back to his seat.
I mean, if it's the color, surely you could do some kind of magic to change the color.
I could, but then, and he kind of like slumps and then takes like a really long inhale on his pipe. But then that would bore me. I'm sorry, I sound like a child. Let me...
Couldn't you then, just like keep changing the color of it with your magic anytime you get bored?
But I don't want everything in the building to be magical. I want some things to make me feel connected to the real world again.
Gonna walk up and druid craft him that special flower that I picked out before I came in.
Thank you. This is lovely.
Make you feel connected.
Smells it.
Well, what's everybody doing here? This seems like a wonderful little party.
Archimedes was a friend of my father. And he taught me a bit when I was younger. Yu-Yan was my student before she surpassed the need for me to teach her anything. It was a bit of a reunion. She takes like a sip of the tea, and you see that for a lot of rum that she put in there, she doesn't seem to really have like a wince or anything, any type of reaction. She says, "Yeah, you know, my master, my grandmaster, we're having a reunion."
Well, that's sorry to intrude, honestly.
No,
just
I
see-
mean we're just discussing current events, theories of I don't know, numbers and figures and that sort of thing. It's a bit of a conundrum, really. Whenever Caladrius and I are together, we start arguing about, the way the world works and the way that things move around.
Philosophy.
No. More.
Personally-
I think that if you push something, it will stop of its own accord, and she has an idea that things only stop if they're acted upon.
I mean, we kind
Well,
of pushed a rock
could
off
test
something
it.
and it.
We've tried to test it, and unfortunately, embarrassingly, we have a pattern of trying to ensure that we are correct.
I'm gonna stand up.
Um,
Sorry, go ahead.
no, go ahead.
So I'm just gonna stand up and then I'm knock the chair over. It stopped.
Yeah, but see, it bounced across the floor. It touched the floor. The floor was acting on it. Floor was a reaction to the reaction of the chair hitting the floor. Was that the chair didn't keep going, didn't keep falling. You understand?
Sure, but
No, do you understand? I mean, I wasn't trying to make it seem like I was condescending to you. I was just trying to say, like, you see my point, right?
Where's the bathroom?
vaguely.
Oh, it's anyway, just walk over there and the wall will appear.
Yeah, thank you. And Ash, is just so fucking confused. He does not understand what they're talking about.
And that's
so
where
he's
we're
just
gonna end
going to the
tonight's
bathroom.
session with Ash going to the bathroom.
Toss me Sparks' ball.
All right, everybody, and that's where we're gonna leave tonight's episode of the Sunken World Saga. Come back next Monday at 6 o'clock, where schedule permitting, and by that I mean me not having a tech difficulty. The Lion's Hope will be starting precisely at 8.
Yay!
Bye,
Yay.
everybody.
At 8?
At 6.
Bye.
Starting precisely at 6.